There we go.
Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
There
Hello.
we go. How'd you get it
Hi,
going?
Yo.
stream. Hi, YouTube. Thanks for joining us again
I heard you
for
chode.
Emancipation Constipation.
The Emancipation Constipation.
Emancipation Constipation.
It's the only way to do it.
Absolutely. Please leave your comments in the chat box. If you have any questions while we're streaming. Yeah. Hi, guys.
Oh,
Welcome.
Ah,
So, we
Good
actually
week.
skipped a week, right?
we did skip
Yes.
a week. We had finals and other complications. So we decided to take a week. So sorry,
Um,
fans.
Think of it like Golden Week when it comes to manga. We took a week off.
We did. Yeah, that's actually a good way of putting it.
I needed that time too. Like, I was so tired. My body kept caught up to me. As soon as finals ended, I was like, it's time to sleep.
That was me last night.
Anyway, let's do a recap. For those who missed the last stream or the last video that we have on YouTube, which you can totally look at any time. Basically the party went on a mission to go free some people who were captured from the town of the almost independent town of Daston. Along the way, they
Totally independent.
befriended a fucking Pegasus.
Because friendship is magic.
Because friendship is apparently fucking magic. Then they fought 3 owl bears with said Pegasus, and by fought owl bears, I mean in 18 seconds they pulverized these things.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
the rolls were with you guys last session.
It
And
was
then-
unbearable.
Anyway,
Sorry.
Those were some
So-
grisly moments.
Oh god.
all I want is for you guys to shut up.
Okay, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Very good.
No, it wasn't. I hate myself. So yeah, they fought owl bears and won in 18 seconds because fucking everything just was for them last session. And then they made it to this, they made it to the junction between, Bali and Daston. Yeah, pinged. Thank you, Enrique. They got there and somehow diplomatically got their way to stay.
Yeah.
Conjunction, junction, what's your function?
Yeah.
They believe that we are actual slavers who would like
Yeah,
to buy
they
slaves.
believe that the sorceress, what's her face? What's your face?
Sarah Hunt.
Sera
Yep, so-
Hunt is an actual old name from the Circle Jerk of Pretentiousness. And now they are basically staying at the junction between Bali and Daston overnight. And apparently the Pegasus is being really uncomfortable in the stables. Mercer is staying with the Pegasus, and the rest of the party are in one of the 3, I think, was it 2 or 3, whatever, buildings.
Point is, we're in a room and we have a big bowl of condoms.
In a room with a big bowl of condoms
Oh,
with,
yeah, that happened.
there was a really snarky bitch person. Oh, yes, who's at the door? Yes, Dad. Yes. Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Sure.
Can we retcon a bit to where, like, when she came to Mercer before the night ended, can I talk to her? That stuff? Because we ended that night.
Yeah, we ended up kind of abruptly. But yeah, viewers, thanks for dropping in. If there's any audio issues, hi Chase, welcome back, Chase.
What's up?
If there are any audio issues, please leave comments, leave any questions, let me test the stream really quick.
All right.
Okay, the stream sounds good for me.
If it sounds good for you, it should work for everyone then.
Let me
Uh,
type in testing chat room. Alright, that's tested. Yeah, we can retcon if you want to talk to her.
yeah.
Just bringing out bales of hay into the stable before retiring.
Did she ever give her name?
Nope.
Oh.
Not to any of you guys. Not
So-
like
So, Miss, what's your name?
Alicia.
Felicia?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah. With an E.
with an E. And you're the
Yeah.
owner of the inn over there?
Kind of looks over. Yeah.
How old is she, by the way? How old she look?
She looks rather young. Not like too young, but she looks pretty youthful.
Like 16 or 20, youthful.
She looks a little bit lower than 20.
You're pretty young to own your own inn.
I know. I work pretty hard. It's all I do.
I guess when you're out here, that's kind of all you can do.
There's nothing much going on here.
Yeah. Do you get a lot of travel through here?
Not lately. I
No.
don't really care. It's
Except-
okay.
Except for these soldiers, right?
Yeah, I mean, they just kind of showed up.
Do you know what's
I
the
don't know.
story?
What?
Do you know what the story is?
Stories, they gave me gold.
They gave you gold and you're just like, okay.
Yeah, isn't that what,
No,
we're supposed to do?
that's what a successful business person does.
Yeah. I mean, with business being as bad as it is lately, it's whatever.
Alright. Can you give me any kind of scoop?
About what?
What's going on? It's a lot of soldiers to be quarantining off an area like Daston.
Why you want to know?
Curiosity, it's my business.
I thought your business is guarding, that thing inside. The
Yeah.
one with that really uber tall boyfriend?
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
you can imagine a guard.
What are you, like her grandpa?
No.
Uber tall boyfriend, what?
No,
Yeah,
no,
she thinks
I'm,
Grathorn is the uber tall boyfriend.
Oh,
no, I'm not
gross.
the I'm not the grandfather.
Oh.
Um,
Well,
but
sorry, Gramps.
yeah, I'm not that old yet. At least I don't think.
I don't know. Your wrinkles are as deep as the pits of my soul.
Okay. The reason why I ask is this many guards means there's a threat. I'd like to know for protection's sake if you know what's going on.
I don't know. It's a bunch of guards. I don't think there'd be much of a threat.
Well, do you know anything, or is that all you know?
Well, like, aren't you guys just gonna turn back around tomorrow? Is that...
Well, I mean, that's the plan, but I don't want to turn my back on something if I don't know what's going on.
You guys are like slavers, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Do you guys want slaves so badly that you are thinking of just snagging these ones or something? Like, are you not gonna wait until you can actually buy them where they're, usually, bought?
Multiple brands hurt business, but no, we don't plan on stealing them. That would be stupid.
Yeah.
If Winheim forces actually have the road to Daston closed off, they have to have a base nearby. If they have a base nearby, well, I mean, counting the boyfriend and me, we're the only two able-bodied to fight. Two men can't face an army. Or even a platoon, for that matter.
Yeah, I just work here.
Alright.
Well,
Well, if you hear anything important, or something that you think might be worth it, let me know, and there might be some golden for it.
how much gold are we talking?
How much information do you have?
How much gold are we talking?
It all depends.
It all depends, yeah.
Alright, well, you're a businesswoman. I can get
Yeah,
that. And you don't have a lot of money out here.
I guess.
So I'll start with the gold.
Oh, I don't know nothing for a gold. Yeah, I'm just so dim. I'm dumb. I know nothing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hard sell, huh?
No, I just really am dumb. I don't know anything for a gold.
For a gold.
For a gold.
Alright. 3.
Huh. I may know. Nah, no, I don't know anything for 3.
Alright. I'll go as high as 5.
Wow, you really are desperate for information. Who exactly are you?
If you have information that's worth 5 gold, then I would give you the gold. You understand. But if you
Well-
happen to tell me that there's guards that direction, then obviously I'm not going to give you the gold. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, but you're offering 5 gold for information you do not know I have. It's just kind of...
Well, if you don't have it, then I'm not paying you the money. I have no loss. Right now I'm just shouting numbers. I may have 5 gold, I may not.
I might be just, I don't know. I just think it's hilarious that you're like, oh, well, I need information, and you're just, grandpa to Shorty inside with her big tall boyfriend who looks like he's gonna break her. God, can you make sure he doesn't break her in my inn?
He won't. Don't worry.
Okay. Is he like super moody?
Is he moody?
Yeah, because he like walked in looking like an ass, and then he walked out upstairs looking like, hey, yeah, I'm the coolest guy in the history of ever.
He's he can be a little uptight sometimes.
Yeah, well, he's a paladin, right? Like,
He
he
kind of
kinda-
has to be.
kind of comes with the territory there.
Sworn duty for God and country kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, God, yeah, I fucking hate the guy.
Who said that? But yeah,
You know the deal.
Spooky ghosts.
ghosties. Oh, cash it.
I put away the 5 gold. I guess you don't know anything then. Otherwise you would have spilled it.
I know something for 7.
You're funny. Do you know how much 5 gold is? I used to own a bar. Same as your inn. I know how much that's gonna take. And trust me, there's nothing that you have that's worth 7. Humor me though, if you do have something worth 7, fuck, I might give you more. I doubt it.
10.
For 10? You're insane.
15 even. Hey, why not?
You want me to give you 15 gold for information?
Do want you to give me, hell, I could even ask for 50 and I think it would be worth it.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of... Look, she's the
No
rich
one has that kind of money. I just think this is funny.
It is funny. She's the rich one. I'm not. I pay for what's important, and this would probably be coming out of my own wages, which would suck royally.
I think it'd be good. I think it's a good trade-off.
Yeah?
I like you. You're kind of cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
For
so
an
you're
old
gonna
guy,
pay
not
or
that
what?
bad. It depends. How much we talking? Hell, not gonna be 50.
Sure, it's not gonna be 50. I think it's worth 50.
Okay, I pull out 7. You said 7 initially.
Yeah, that
If
was when
it's-
I was testing to see.
Well, yeah. But you said it was worth 7.
7.
And then you started blowing smoke.
I'm not blowing smoke. I think 15 is a very nice round number.
It is a round number.
It is a very nice round number.
Yeah. But you said 7, and if you're blowing smoke, then I just put it back away. But I don't have the 15 to give. So you either take the extra money and it costs you nothing, we turn heads, and then you didn't hear anything, I didn't say anything, you didn't say anything, I didn't hear anything.
For
But
7, what exactly do you want to know?
whatever
And
you
I'll
have to
decide if
give.
it's worth 7.
Isn't that kind of, what's that called? I don't remember the proper term for it, but I don't know what you have to say, so there's nothing I
I
could
totally
say I
think
wanna know.
that you should just tell me what you want to know, and I'll tell you if it's worth 7.
Alright. Well, actually, I don't even know what I'm looking for, to be honest.
Oh, well, then that just makes things awkward for both of us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think really happened to Daston? No money on the table. What do you think? But your opinion.
My opinion?
Yeah.
No money on the table? Off the record?
Off the record. There's no record to begin with. Look, I'm some guard, you're an innkeeper. And this is a conversation in a
Hey, this is
stable.
a very important job. I keep inns.
You keep inns.
God, that sounds so
and
pathetic.
there's a
Alright, well,
Pegasus
you know,
in the
we're
room.
not going to talk in the middle of this stable, so are you going to leave Mr. Featherface over here, or...
I rub Shadowfax. Want to go for a ride outside? Just get a little exercise while I'm out?
It nods.
Go have some
Oh,
fun.
wow, it speaks common.
Go have some fun.
How precious.
And I pet it, and it goes off. And then I go with the girl.
Yeah, so it flies off. The girl actually, takes you out back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little back room of the inn. And she takes out a pipe and starts smoking it. You smoke?
No, but I drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if you have, I have a thing back there. It's not good stuff, but it's stuff.
You have any milk?
Yeah.
Alright.
No? What, do you see any cows out here?
If you had milk, I could make us something very special.
I don't have milk.
That's a shame. Whiskey straight?
Yeah.
Okay, I have that.
Okay, you have it.
Okay. I
Um,
pour my own though.
Pause, though.
Yeah.
Alexandria, where are you going to be walking?
Just inside the inn and exploring a bit. Maybe toddle outside for some fresh air. I mean, I'm not doing much.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything in particular?
Plotted my suicide.
Got it.
What? That got dark.
Out of character, Jordan's kind of determined to kill off Grathorn somehow.
Oh.
Honorable Sudoku.
Yep, Sudoku. That's the one.
Sudoku.
Have you ever tried carving numbers into your flesh? It hurts.
It's probably way more painful than Sudoku.
Anyway, so
Unless, like, I want to turn Grathorn into a fighter and then suddenly he becomes like Dante from Dante's Inferno and has, like, Palorian, like, stitchings into his body.
The problem is you can't erase the numbers. If it's a bad number, you're stuck.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't know why it pinged.
Every time he gets into a fight, he's just like, Beatrix!
Alright, guys, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess, if everyone else is just chilling, right? And
Chilling.
plotting, Sudoku.
Well, in case I encounter anything, I am just walking around. I don't have my shield, I'm just wearing my vestments, same as usual.
Alright, if you are walking around outside, you are stopped by one of the guards.
What up?
Hi, miss, it is rather late.
I suppose.
Shouldn't you be heading to bed?
We only procured one room, and for the time being, the missus and her mate need some privacy. You see,
Oh.
the life of a handmaiden is one that is very time-consuming.
Oh god, am I with Sera?
Yeah.
Yes, you are with Sera.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
Oh man, he couldn't.
I don't
handle it.
remember this from last game. What the
No,
fuck
no,
are
no,
you
no, no.
trying?
You're not having sex with Sera. Everyone's saying you are, though.
Ah, it is the worst.
You're in a...
That's what she's saying.
We're
That is what
acting.
Sarah is saying.
acting.
That's what Sarah is saying. It is the worst.
You have to act like you have a big black penis, even though it's only 3 inches.
Boom.
Burn.
Anyway.
Bulbasaurus wrecked.
Okay.
Alright.
So this guard kind of stops you. Well, I suppose it's alright if you wander a bit. Just keep your distance from this building in particular. We have a few hostels in there.
2 hostels?
Yes, of course. Hence why we're keeping them imprisoned until we can bring them up.
That's rather interesting. I haven't heard of any activity going on recently.
Oh, certainly. There's been a bit of a kerfuffle with Daston lately.
Oh, how
You know
so?
them.
Another uprising from the south?
Absolutely.
You'd think by now Winheim would have found a way to quell all of this, but I assume seeing as how you have hostels, you guys seem to contain the situation.
We're doing the best we can.
As you should. Winheim is a proud kingdom, and I have complete and utter faith that Pelor is behind all of you.
He
Sorry.
nods and he smiles, and he bows his head. Blessed be.
Blessed be, you have a wonderful evening.
You as well. So he lets you wander.
Interesting.
Yep.
The plot thickens!
Okay. I guess we'll, since no one else is doing anything in particular, Sera, Grathorn, unless you're doing each other, which I highly
No.
doubt.
Nope.
He couldn't handle her.
I guess we're going back to Mercer and Alicia.
Grathorn doesn't even know what the sex is. In fact,
Oh, God,
he thinks
yeah.
it is a sin.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Mercer and Alicia then. Alright. So she's smoking, and you're drinking.
Quaint. I like it.
Wait, what?
The room.
Okay.
Alright.
So, for 7 gold,
7 gold.
you want to know, like, about what exactly do you want to know? Do you want to know about my business? Do you want to know about, I don't know, stuff?
If I wanted to know about you, I doubt I'd be paying you to do it.
No, you'd be surprised.
That many lonely guys out here?
Yeah,
Wow, that's unfortunate.
very.
Maybe not so unfortunate for you. Everyone needs companionship every now and then.
No, I'm good.
You're good? Yeah?
Yep.
Fair enough.
So, what do you want to know?
Okay. What do you know that's worth 7 gold?
What do you... Well, I know a lot of things about a lot of things, but you gotta tell me about what things you want to know about a lot of things about.
Alright. Specifically, I want to know about the slaves coming from Daston. What's really going on there?
Oh, I don't know about that, shit. I know that there are slaves. I know
Yeah.
a couple of them are pretty cute.
Okay. Makes sense. Usually.
They got, let me see the money.
I hold it out, but I'm not giving it to her.
Yeah, a couple of them have these weird cuffs on. I'd never seen them before.
You mean like slave collars or like shackles?
Well, they all have the collars on,
What
but
do you mean
a
cuffs?
couple of them have like different kinds of shackles.
Like, are they different? What do you mean different kinds? Like color? There's frills or some shit? Or
Well, ew, God, come on, Gramps, gross.
hey, I had a wife in my day, and I've been with a lot of women, so I mean, you kind of when
Ew,
you're a grandpa,
that
you kind of deal with that.
that's gross.
Yeah, I know to you it's gross.
That's really nasty.
Yeah.
Ew.
Moving on. This isn't about me.
Alexandria's going to. Okay, hold that thought, Pablo. Well, yeah, they got weird cuffs on. They
Like,
kind of glow, if that helps.
you think they're like anti-magic cuffs, and those are magic users?
Are they? I don't know.
Not your forte.
I run an inn.
All right.
Well, for 8 gold, what else do you want to know?
That was not worth 7 gold.
That is totally worth 7 gold.
Really?
Buku bucks.
Really? That slaves have shackles, and some of
Yeah,
them are
cool
special.
shackles, different shackles.
And how do I know you're not lying?
Don't, but you could give me the money anyway because that's what we agreed on.
Yeah, if you gave me 7 gold worth of information.
Alright, what else do you want to know?
Okay, but when we came in here and you wanted to talk privately, I asked you what do you think happened to Daston off the record.
Oh, okay, what I think happened in Daston. I think that everyone's being a fucking idiot. And Daston overstepped some boundaries that Winheim didn't want. And now they're getting a big old scuffle. And now my business is suffering for it.
What boundaries do you think?
I don't know. Palace Winheim has a lot of boundaries. Especially down here. Come on.
I could trade you information for a discount on the next bit of information.
What am I going to do with information?
Information in your business is important. You could sell it, or you can use it to how you want to carry out your business from now on out.
I think I'm good on information.
Your loss.
Your laws. Wow, how's it feel, Gramps? You're arguing with your grandkids.
Oh god, that'd be weird if you were a grandkid. You'd be more like a daughter. I'm only 37, 38 years old, and you're what,
Oh,
19?
wow, you look awful.
I look awful. I'm buff as shit.
So?
Have you ever seen a grandfather that's been able to carry a sword like this?
Wow, you must be so proud of yourself.
You are really snarky. You must make your parents proud.
What parents?
Oh, sorry, soft spot.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Were they assholes?
No. They're just up north.
Oh.
They're assholes.
I don't have a soft spot.
Good to know.
Yeah.
You're pretty hardened. Something had to have happened in your past.
I doubt that you really care.
I mean, maybe a little. That's just, yeah. Compassion comes with age.
How about you offer me 10 gold? And I'll give you something great.
Like I said, I'm a guard. The woman in there's the rich one. I have 7.
Alright, well, I'm gonna talk to the woman in there then.
No, I wouldn't suggest that when she's with her mate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you feel me? You see, I travel with that.
Oh, but like, he's so, I don't know. Ugh. Ew. Ugh. God, okay. Ew.
She likes the muscles, and then I hold up my fingers like a few inches apart. You know.
Oh my God, does she have a bigger dick than him?
I mean, personality-wise, absolutely.
That's unfortunate.
It is pretty unfortunate. But you
Anyway,
didn't hear from
skipping
me.
over to Alexandria, I guess you guys just go back and forth banter?
Yeah, I'm trying to build rapport with her so she can give up information.
Yeah. Okay, well, moving to Alexandria. Once again, the same guard approaches you. Is there any way I can help you, ma'am?
No, just curious. You said hostels, but I also recall during our previous conversation that where that you guys are transporting these people to Bali for slave purchase.
Of course,
So,
there are always hostile slaves.
seeing as how I am the handmaiden to, well, my employer, she wanted me to see if we could check on the product a little bit. So I was just a little curious as to see what kind of wares you have with you today.
Oh, I think it'll be better to check them out tomorrow morning. Of course, officially the way it's done is you wait until they're brought to Bali.
And believe you me, we understand the formality, but it's always nice to get a sneak peek, maybe get a first pick at the top of the crop. Catch my drift?
Absolutely, absolutely.
It is in the best interest of my employer. She said if I could possibly get a look. If not, I perfectly understand. I mean, I wouldn't want to jeopardize your job. I mean, if you could escort me in just to take a look, I'd be more than happy to report that to her. Maybe toss a little extra gold your way.
Unfortunately, Sir Marks is not going to allow me to do that for you, ma'am.
Maybe if I could talk with Sir Marks, but then again, where is he now?
He's snoozing away right now at the moment. Perhaps you can wait until morning?
Perhaps. I mean, if he is sleeping, wouldn't that make you the next one in charge?
No, I'm just doing perimeter, ma'am.
Well, then if I could speak to one of the higher-ups, that'd be great. I mean, an escort, just for a quick peek. She is rather eager to, see what she has potentially to look forward to, and given she's currently with her mate, I am at a loss for something to do.
Absolutely. One moment. Let me double check. He rushes off really quick. He comes back. I'm afraid, they won't allow you to come see.
No problem, no problem. Then I guess we'll have to wait till morn.
If you wish for a walking companion, however, I am available.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be actually rather appreciative. Appreciated.
Of course. He bows. I am Boris. Nice to meet you.
Okay, what?
Boris.
My name is Alexandria.
Nice to meet you, Miss Alexandria. And he kind of just formally nods.
The pleasure is all mine. It's not every day I get to see such a strapping young lad like yourself.
He kind of nods. There is a rather comfortable walking trail this way. I do hope that you will find it enjoyable.
Well, then, lead the way.
Anything to distract from, I'm sure, your lady's, current enjoyment.
Well, her appetites are her own, and seeing as how I am a woman of Pelor, I don't indulge myself in such pleasures.
I see. Yes, right this way. And he leads you to a nice little trail, and it's actually quite pretty it's pretty now. So, he's also very quiet. He doesn't make much conversation unless you initiate.
Well, I'll initiate. So,
Okay.
When did you enlist? How long have you
yeah.
been with the platoon?
He tells you that he's been, since he's 13, he'd been studying at Palace Winheim, worked really hard. His parents are still up there, no big deal. It's like a simple story.
Hometown is
Palace Winheim.
Alice Winheim. Okay. How long has he been with this current platoon?
For a total of 7 months.
7 months. That's quite a record.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised you haven't been moved around to another squad.
Sorry?
I'm surprised he hasn't been moved around to another squad or something.
Yeah, he does tell you that he is, rather new, so he's hoping to prove himself.
Well, I think if you stick to your job, you'd be A-okay. I mean, how fresh are you out of the academy?
He's, 2 years out.
Years out. So, what do you think of, this whole situation?
Well, we do have to quell all rebellions. And as far as what I think, I hardly think that's relevant.
Well, it's all relevant. It's your motivation. I'm just interested to see as to, why you decided to join up. Everyone has their calling, and I believe Pelor plays a part in everyone's motivation to do what they want to do.
He nods, and he just kind of tells you that like he's always wanted to be part of the Winheim army since growing up. It's just kind of a dream of his.
Interesting. That's a rather odd yet wonderful dream to have realized from such a young age. Most people, even nowadays, still don't know what they want to do or want to be.
All right, give me a second. Um, every time one of us talks, Enrique, your mic goes off for some reason, and then it adds static.
It's a wicked
Really?
echo.
Yeah, like I'm looking at TeamSpeak, and every time Pablo spoke, yours would come on.
And sometimes when Trisha's would go off, yours would go on.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like you hear me?
We hear
Your
us
static.
through. We have a wicked echo coming through your mic.
Oh, echo, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me change my situation there. I'm gonna drop my level down to 20. That should reduce it. Microphone boost has a tendency to do that kind of stuff. Can you still hear me fine?
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you just fine.
Let me know if it happens.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to point that out.
Is it really noticeable and bad?
It was
Yes.
pretty noticeable.
It was pretty noticeable,
Alright. I can always switch.
especially
Ow,
when
fuck.
Pablo spoke. It was
Yeah, I could hear myself like repeat.
yeah.
Really? Alright,
Yeah.
I'll have to watch the video when it comes out.
Now it's over. Now it's done. Let me double check the stream, make sure audio's okay.
Probably that weird feedback we were experiencing that one time.
Should be alright. Should be alright.
Alright.
Okay. We can
Let me
check
know
the
if it
video later.
Let me know if it happens again. I can switch back to my old mic.
Okay.
And I could just return this one to Fries in the morning.
Okay. Moving on. Where were we?
Talking.
Yeah. So,
Alexandria in the guard.
Alexandria, do you ask anything else in particular?
Aside from the dream, what are his personal feelings towards the whole rebellion?
He hopes that the rebellion will just dwindle off so that there can be peace.
So does he sympathize with them? Does he not? Does he understand them? Does he not?
He does not sympathize because he tells you that. Well, he basically. Okay, let me say this in character. I'm afraid I can't sympathize. You know, they're terrorists, and I'm afraid I can't get behind that at all.
Well, I wouldn't go as far to call them terrorists. Extremists, maybe, but last I heard, their town had been under attack by a couple of bandits and crops burned here and there, and the city had been taking quite a bit of,
Yes, that was
beating.
caused by Valtir.
Oh, so the slaves in question are Valtir.
What?
Or-
No, the people who attacked Daston are from Valtir.
Yeah, but the way you're making it sounds like you have Valtir in custody, used slaves. I mean, it doesn't really matter who they are, they're slaves nonetheless.
Hello?
Yeah?
Sorry.
Is everything okay?
I'm trying to fix Twitch. It says we're unable to connect to chat.
Bad news bears.
Yeah. So I'm like half trying to figure out Twitch, half talking. So go ahead.
Well, like I said, regardless of who they are, they're slaves nonetheless, but it sounds like you guys have some Valtir members as slaves.
Well, yes, I suppose. I think what happened was that they took the Valtirian extremists from town. I heard that Daston had a few of them.
Well, at least that's removing a huge portion of the problem from Daston itself, seeing as how it's a very key important city to Winheim.
Well, yes. As far south as it is a very lucrative town, I've heard.
Well, being
Also, very
as-
nice weather.
Yeah, well, it's very pleasant, and I mean, being around as long as I have, you learn that it's an ample position for trading between all major cities, and very quaint and very filled with, well, resources. Not so much now that the crops have been burnt down, but when it used to be beautiful and lush, it's a very nice place to be.
I would have liked to see it.
Well, there's nothing saying you won't be able to see it. I mean, if you guys pulled out the Valtirian extremists, things should get back to the way they were within a couple of months. And hey, if you're ever around here, passing through, you can always stop by.
Perhaps when I'm on leave. It would be a nice vacation.
Though, and I do not take this lightly, I do heard a lot of the young folk like to go off to Bali. I heard it's very beautiful, very uppity, and very, well, entertaining.
I've heard quite a bit of stories about Bali. Some of the most beautiful people in the world live there.
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, it's always nice to go see the bay at least once in your life. Something
I
not
mean,
to be missed.
surely I'll be passing through there, very soon, but
I doubt
think
it's
it will
for
be on
pleasure.
business. Yes.
Precisely. I mean, to be fair, people like you and I aren't working.
He kind of laughs. That's very true.
So how long does this walk keep continuing on for?
How he tells you that he's escorting you for as long as you deem necessary to allow your mistress to be a mistress.
Wow, that would have taken like 2 minutes, but okay.
Yeah, he is your escort for the evening, really.
Well, seeing as how he wasn't, didn't need to, and he was just doing patrol, should he, get in trouble with superiors? I know he asked around a bit if I could, get in. Couldn't. I'm gonna pull out Alexandria's actual pouch of gold, seeing as I've never used it, and let it be known that on my character sheet, it is currently updated. She has 125 on her that she's never spent.
Beautiful.
Jesus
So
fuck.
It's a fat sack, and I'm gonna tip him 5 and be like, I really appreciate you joining me for the evening.
5
Here's something for your
gold?
troubles. Yeah, I have
He's
125.
Going to look at you and try to push it back in your hands. I do this out of duty, ma'am. I cannot accept such a vast sum of money.
It's not entirely that vast, and out of my duty, it's always nice to give to those who are devoted to their work and to their jobs, and to the outstanding ethics that Palace Winheim represents. So again,
I'm afraid this is
a
far too much.
well. If you don't take it, it will find its way to the floor, and someone else will pick it up.
Uh,
And I don't think you
he
want to
kind of like
waste good
stutters and
Valorian money.
sputters for a moment. I
Again,
don't know
my-
what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just, again, let your superiors know that my mistress is a very giving and kind woman, and again, had we been allowed to see the slaves, there would have been more of this to go around for your guys' trouble.
Kind of like blushes and he bows over and over again and profusely thanks you. 5 gold's a lot.
It's of no issue.
Yeah.
And I
he
guess I'm gonna head
escorts
back
you
to
back
the
whenever.
inn and hope to God they're done boinking, but I'm not gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go to, like, the counter for the inn and just sit down and hopefully get a drink of water or milk or something.
Alright. You will get that as soon as we're done with the certain conversation. Mercer, and unless Sera, Grathorn, are you guys doing anything like each other or whatever?
Hell no.
Sera's actually probably going to come out for the evening and go down to the counter.
Okay.
Get a drink.
So you can meet up with Alexandria.
Oh, mistress, you're finished.
Let's hop on over to
Excuse
Mercer
me.
and Alicia really quick, and then we'll hop on over to you two. Alright, Mercer, what else?
I just rapport build and see if she's willing to give up the information for 7.
She likewise rapport builds and trying to get you to go up to 10.
Okay. I don't budge.
Doesn't budge either.
Alright. I give
Tells
her,
you that she has information that's worth 10 gold.
you may have information worth 10 gold, but you can't milk something that the person doesn't have. You're a business owner. You have to get that. I will tell you this. Here's a gold, and I fling her a gold. Thanks for letting me borrow your glass. I put away my own bottle of whiskey. The information that you have, I guess it's going to go to waste. I'm going to go back to the stables and rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Telling you, you're gonna want that 10 gold amount of information.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't worth 7, that's all I have.
It's worth 10. Let me talk to your lady after she's done boinking her beanpole.
Well, Shadowfax is probably still running around. So... yeah, let's go see her.
Yay! More
Alright.
money, more problems.
Alright. But it counts
It'll
as 9
go
because I
up.
gave you a gold.
Huh?
But it counts to only 9 because I already gave you a gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, we go into the bar.
Okay. Alexandria, and Sera, do you guys say anything before they show up?
Yeah.
That
for
was
it.
faster than usual, Malik.
She looked over and she says, excuse me?
Oh god.
Did you find the dew to be adequate?
Did he explore your temple?
Did he clean out your clock tower? I mean, cock tower? I mean, your vag?
Dear god, guys, let's move on.
Did you play hide the salami?
Let's please move on.
Fucking assholes.
Did you play confessional? Was he your daddy?
Just
God.
stop. Oh my god.
Did you confess your sins to father?
Is that all in character?
Yes.
At that last one, she's gonna punch you.
It's okay. She's totally acting and she's enjoying it. She's enjoying your cringing, horrified face.
She's gonna deck you on that last one.
Ow. Well, at
She's
least you
gonna
hit
stand just
harder
says
than
no.
his... Well, at least you hit harder than his dick.
Dear
Know
god,
Yeah,
guys,
Enrique,
please.
Know
your
your
echo is
place.
annoying.
Know your
It's
place.
echoing? Really?
It's not just me, right, guys?
No,
No.
it's not. But it's mainly when Pablo's speaking. It's better,
Yes.
but it's only really when Pablo's speaking.
Yo, yo, yo.
So when we talk together, it echoes?
No, when
A little bit.
Pablo talks.
I'm magic.
That's weird. Okay.
Let's just keep going. Sorry.
Alright, guys, seriously, we need to get through this night.
Anyways, I'm just role-playing, found some... I'm whispering to her, I found some interesting information. At the moment, you two are apparently a mate. And seeing as how I'm your handmaiden, I'm not allowed to be around you when, go up and...
Fine.
What do you think the bowl of condoms was for?
Okay, whatever. Let me know in my chambers later.
That's his job, not mine.
Dear god.
Okay, do you guys talk about anything else?
No.
Was it concave?
Look, there's nothing there to work with.
Please, let's move on.
At this point, Alicia and Mercer walk in, and Alicia goes, "Oh, you guys are done. Yay.
Yeah.
Alright.
How was it? Was it delicious?"
Miss Hunt. Moving on from the crass talk, Alicia here says she has information that we would find valuable for 9 gold.
9.
10, but he gave me 1.
I gave you 1, so 9.
9 gold.
Seems rather far-fetched, Miss Hunt.
I have to agree with that one. This has to be mighty good information for me to spend 9 gold.
Exactly why I came to you. I had some of my own to spend on it for your safety, but 10's a little high for me, so I would like your word on it. As she already knows, if it's not worth 10 gold, we will not be paying her. But she's very adamant that this is incredibly great information.
Well, it seems we've been met at an impasse, given we can't know if the information's valid until she gives it, but she won't give it until we pay her.
Exactly why I said we don't pay her if it's not worth 10. We pay her what it's worth afterwards. If she's blowing smoke, she doesn't get anything, she understands that. Correct?
You want to
Well,
pay me
you already-
15.
What?
Okay,
Don't
keep
push
hiking
your
this up.
luck. Don't
I'm
push
pushing
your
a
luck.
lot.
Miss Hunt, relax. If anything, I say we meet at a compromise. We give you half now, we give you half afterwards if it's been deemed worthy. If not, you still get to keep the latter half.
Oh, look, you guys actually have a brain in your group.
Alright, here's 4. That adds it to 5. Let's spill it.
She kind of smiles, and she leads you back into the back room, all 3 of you. Oh, are you guys going to grab your bean pole?
He's tired.
He's resting, so...
Oh, you break
Grathorn
him?
is-
That was something I did not expect.
He's gonna have a long day tomorrow.
Shouldn't we... Okay. So what's Grathorn doing?
He is sharpening his battle axe.
For his
He's
Sudoku?
he's gonna
Or
fall on
his
it.
Sudoku.
Okay.
Can we figure out what this information is? I really want to know.
Yeah, so she leads you into the back room, and she actually removes one of her rugs. And there's a trap door. If you want to take a look at, the slaves, you guys shouldn't just take my tunnel. Can I get 15?
We'll give you 5 if this pans out.
I think you should give me 15.
I
What
think
you
we
f-
agreed upon 10 was, I think, what we agreed upon.
I know, but I totally think you owe me 15.
Well,
Uh,
let's hold off on all payment
wait,
until
wait,
afterwards.
wait, 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 wait. She wants 15, right? Okay, so Grathorn and Mercer will slap her in the face with a dick. That's 3 inches plus 12. That's 15.
God. All right. All
How
right.
can
Okay.
you slap with a 3-incher?
You can.
Very carefully.
It's like flicking somebody in the nose with a finger.
All right. Let's just. Okay. Well, Miss Hunt, Alexandria. I think only one of us should go, considering this looks like a small tunnel.
Well, given Miss Hunt is not used to such barren and
I'm the guard.
disgusting
I'll
conditions,
take
giving
it.
it as a tunnel,
I'll
yes.
go. Yeah. Okay. Felicia, after you.
Sure. She just hops in.
I follow her.
You have a light source?
Hey, Sarah, would you happen to be able to? Actually, no. I just let my own torch. Fuck it.
You want to light a torch in here? I don't know. I'm not really into the whole non-ventilated thing.
Okay, you know what? At this point, Alexandria's gonna poke her head through the door. You didn't think that one through, did you? And she's gonna snap her fingers and cast light on her hand.
She
On
casts-
whose hand?
I'm gonna grab Felicia's hand and be like, "You just give me your hand."
Oh, cool. I'm glowing. All
Yeah.
right.
Let's just go.
Yeah, you know what? It's a big upgrade from everything else. So just hurry up.
See, I like that one. That one's cool. She's got a brain. I guess you're the Gramps,
Yes,
and
we're
then
all
she's the
token,
brain.
We're all the token tropes. Let's just move on.
Yay! How cute, little motley crew.
Yep,
And
you're
she-
the snarky 12-year-old.
I'm 19, asshole.
12-year-old.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, "You know, you can get a neck injury looking down on other people for that long."
Can we just go?
You guys, get a move on, please.
So she leads down the tunnel, and she's rather silent. It's a dirt tunnel. There's no twists, no turns, nothing to be. It's just you and her, right, Mercer? Okay, yeah, nothing of interest until she comes to a fork, and she looks up. All right, this one goes to the stable. This one goes to the other building of mine.
Very crafty. Is the other building this way, the one?
Yep.
Okay, I make sure to take a mental note which direction's which. Is it like
Also-
from the stable right to the building?
Yeah.
Before we do anything further, Alexandria's gonna close the door and cover it up with a rug.
Okay.
In case any guards should come barging through, which they shouldn't, but this is just to be careful.
Yeah, totally. So, what's your plan? Are you actually gonna take a look at the quote-unquote wares?
Yes.
Nice. What are you gonna do with them?
I just want to see him. Why do you want to know?
I'm curious. I mean, come on. Really?
You want to know what that information was that I was trying to sell you?
Yeah.
Daston wasn't attacked by the Valtir. Daston decided to become a free state, a city-state of its own. Valtir was supporting it, Daston was sending care packages to Hogsfeet, Winheim came down and enslaved the people and wrecked the fields.
So you guys are Valtir?
No. But I'm not a big fan of free people deciding to be suddenly slaves because it doesn't come accustomed to the current leadership. I was in the military for a good many years, and then I don't like following orders sometimes.
So, do you guys are like the posse of that Hunt chick, who's not really, old money, is she?
No, she's not old money, she's new money. But
Okay.
all the same, we'd still like to buy slaves.
So you are going to buy a bunch of slaves to plow some fields elsewhere?
Well, think of it this way. Another slave owner gets a hold of those people, their lives would be terrible. If we
Well,
get
what
a
are you
hold
going
of-
to do with them then?
That's our business, but their lives will be better with us. We'll treat our slaves proper compared to how
So,
others
are
are
you
treated.
part of Palace Winheim, or are you part of Valtir? I'm really confused.
I was part of Palace Winheim during the war.
I don't need a sob story. I need to know, like, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, like, what are you guys doing? You guys are, like, serving Miss Hunt over here, so what's Miss Hunt doing?
I'll tell you for 5 gold.
Just tell me. And I'll give you something worth more than even gold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What we're doing? Why we're doing
Mhm.
this?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
For something better than gold.
Okay, well you have to give it to me, so it would cost you nothing to tell me what it is, would it?
It's a coin.
I'd be giving you 5, or information for a coin. What's special about the coin?
It's a really great coin. I just
Alright.
want to know what you guys are up to. I just want to know. It's a very prized possession.
There's one slave in particular we want to buy. And we
Okay.
have to buy the whole lot for it.
Okay.
There's a cleric girl. It's the daughter of the Lord.
Alright.
Clerics of Pelor should not be sold into slavery simply because of a kerfuffle with a kingdom and of rebellion. Our goal is to get her back.
And then what with her? Just free her for the hell of it?
She's nobility. You get the gist, right?
Hmm.
Noble
So you
being sold
guys
into
are-
slaves is wrong place, wrong time. Makes sense. Why there'd be a very specific party. You have to be very specifically secret about something like this.
So you're making your own path in the world, is that it?
Aren't we all?
Not everybody.
Okay, well, people like you and I, we make our own path, and we play by our own rules when it comes down to it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Grathorn's just kind of gonna head downstairs now.
Alright,
Perfect.
So, when we get back, I'd love to see that coin. And when we get back as well, you'll get your gold. Let's get going. You said right,
Sounds good.
correct?
Yep. The right path leads straight underneath to the bathrooms.
Okay, and we just climb out?
Yeah, you guys do you want to go back to the original pantry area that she led you to? You want to go back to
no.
the group, right?
I want to take a quick peek
At what?
at the slaves. I want to see if this led to where she's saying.
All right. Well, she's not going to go with you. You go down the path.
Oh no, I make sure she travels with me if I'm doing that, and I ask her if it's safe to open.
She'll tell you that she does not want to get in trouble with
Fair enough.
whoever.
We'd both be in trouble if that was the case. This alone's important.
All right. Fine.
Okay.
Before we do that, let's hop on over to Alexandria and Sera, who are having a very good conversation. I guess Grathorn, you join them.
Well, wait. We're in the back room, and we closed off everything. So unless he's at the counter
Oh.
waiting for someone, remember that.
I just kind of go down into the lobby and just sit about.
Okay. Nothing really
Read.
happens.
Just
It's after
read.
hours, so.
Probably
In
just
that
gonna
case.
sit down and read.
Huh?
I'm just gonna sit down and read then.
Okay. In that case, I guess back to Mercer and Alicia. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Mercer, Alicia begrudgingly goes with you along this path. There's a small ladder that leads up, and she opens a trapdoor. And if you peek, it looks like the bottom of a stall.
Okay. Would I be able to tell that this is in fact the building she's talking about?
I don't know. How would you be able to tell?
I don't know. I guess
It looks like a bathroom stall.
Well, like okay, if you walk, say 30 feet.
It
in one
looks,
direction,
yeah, it
you
feels
kinda-
like a good 100 feet.
Okay, so like I know that I've walked a good distance enough that would be the same to walk from. One building
Yeah.
to another.
You feel like it's a good distance enough for it to be like, another building completely.
All right. Anything else you want to tell me
Satisfied?
before we head back?
What?
Anything else you want to tell me before we go back?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Pleasure doing business with you. Let's go back.
Yep.
Okay, we head back.
Okay. So they go out through the, what's it called? The secret passage that Alicia shows you. Oh, hey, look, they're still here.
Did you expect us to go anywhere?
No, I don't know. Alright. So I guess you're satisfied? Mercer? Gramps?
Yes.
Cool.
Sera, as you're employed, I did share with her in the tunnel what our real mission is, to get the daughter of the Lord of Daston back. That's why we're buying all these slaves.
Well, there's a fair bounty on her, so yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get her back. So anyway, now she knows. We know about her tunnel. We're all in it to the point where we could all be in a lot of trouble if any of this gets out, so I think it's best if we all keep quiet. Pay the lady, and then her and I are gonna go somewhere privately for another deal we've made.
Moolah, please.
5 gold?
Cool.
And Vancleef. Do let me know if the next deal you have made with her is of note.
I will let you know if it's important later, but as
Thank
of
you.
now, it's nothing.
Thank you.
Okay. I suggest we all get some sleep. We have a big day tomorrow.
It is going to be in a very early day.
So you need to rest your eyes. You're the better at inspecting this prospects.
By the way, Mercer, while you were off with Miss... I'm sorry, what was
Alicia.
her name again? Oh,
Alicia.
She has a name. Alicia, I managed to procure Milady an early peek at tomorrow's prospects, so we are going to be up a little earlier than usual.
Fine by me. I'll make sure Shadowfax is alright. He's riding around right now.
Okay, and we have to let Grathorn know.
Okay. Make sure it's in private quarters. You know how temperamental Grathorn can be.
Oh god.
We wouldn't want him to run amok in this poor girl's inn anyways.
Correct. Alright, so
Another day in the life.
we all do
Though
those
we
things.
would request a fresh pair of linens for the bed, seeing as how, if I'm expected to sleep in that room or anywhere near that room, I wouldn't lie anywhere near that bed.
Yeah, go for it. I'll show you where they are.
Okay.
And she gives you fresh linens. And they actually smell great.
Here's a gold for your trouble.
Really?
Oh, are you gonna take it, or are you gonna just gawk at me?
I'm totally gonna take it, thank you.
Thought so. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I like them more and more. Okay, does everyone rest?
Yeah, we go do the thing. I go get the coin.
Okay. She takes you back into the private room. She gives you a little wooden coin thing with like a line kind of etched into it and an upside down crescent moon on it, and she leans in and she says, "Barlon be with you."
What I know for
And then she retreats to her room.
when she's walking away, I say Farlon be with you as well.
And she actually smiles and winks, and she says, "Well, you go on and make your own path then." And she goes into her room.
Before she leaves, is like, if I had a daughter, I want her to be like you. You're a good kid.
She kind of goes, "Oh," and closes the door.
I make sure I smile when she leaves. And then we all sleep.
Okay.
Oh, inform Grathorn though.
Yeah,
Man, we spiel.
Spiels. We let them know to keep quiet for tomorrow.
Oh.
Does Mercer tell them about the coin that...
I don't see
Huh?
them. They went to their room. I went to the stables. I had to
Got
tell them
it.
another time. I
Got
do
it.
inspect it though and flip it a few times. You said, what was the size? One
It's-
was
It's made of wood.
okay.
It's, you know, a shape of like a 50-cent coin.
Okay. One
the
side had
shape
a
like-
cross. One had a moon.
No, it's like a line through it. It's page 107 in the player handbook. It's Farlon's
It's its symbol.
It's the symbol of Farlon, yeah.
Okay.
Literally just a wooden coin. So not really a coin, but she
Okay.
tells you that it's worth more than any money.
I guess when I'm in the stables alone and Shadowfax comes back, I kind of talk to myself, make sure I'm alone. I flip it. So where exactly am I supposed to go when I catch it?
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing that appears to happen, no.
Alright. Well, the gods work in silly ways. Sure I'll find out soon enough. And I put it in, my pouch.
Okay.
I sleep. Well, I wait for Shadowfax and I sleep.
Yeah, Shadowfax comes back eventually. And then you rest.
What day is it?
And I guess morning comes?
I am up at 6 to pray and outside by 7 before pretty much Sera and Grathorn, seeing as how I'm the maiden. And I'm hoping to find one of the higher-ups to make sure we have our intended meeting with the prospects.
Summer 39.
I do my usual prep, make sure I'm ready for battle at a moment's notice.
Sounds good.
Including tactical flour being ready to be thrown.
Tactical flower.
Yeah, at this point, Alexandria has the offensive spell loadout, and she's set as well.
Okay, offensive spell load. Perfect. Alright, so y'all are up at 6 a.m.-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, welcome to the 39th day of summer. It's a beautiful day out. You do find a higher up. Who is around with at this point? Is everyone there?
Yeah, let's
I
stay
mean-
gathered up for continuity.
Okay, Grathorn, you have
Okay.
prayed for your spells too. Or, you have prayed for your powers too, right?
I have prayed.
Of course. Of course.
Praise.
Okay. And you guys look for a higher up.
Well, yeah, well,
We
Yeah.
find a higher up.
Yeah, you find one. And it is not Gavin Marks this time, but someone who definitely has his crest emblazoned on his armor. And he nods. So I hear that you have an appointment to check out our wares ahead of time.
Correct.
Of course, we will
Yes,
not
we
allow
do.
any purchases this morning.
of course, by all means. There is a formality to all of this. We simply want to know what exactly we're working with.
Yeah, first pickings, I assure you. It's always good to get ahead of the game as far as bidding goes, right?
Exactly.
Of course.
Yes.
You know the industry.
What are you looking for in particular? Are you looking for manual labor, pleasurable company? Are you looking for... What is it?
Can we see the
Well,
wares first before talking about our needs?
Aside from my rather brash companion, Our Lady likes to kind of feel around and see what she's looking for. It's not something intended, but we know when she sees something, she'll want it.
Alright, fair enough.
You understand, women, very fickle.
I
Very
understand,
odd
I understand.
things.
Of course. Oh, says a woman. Anyway. This way. And he leads the entire group into the building.
Sure.
And this building is all full of, like, past the front counter, that's just all full of rooms. And it's crawling with guards. There's at least one guard in front of every door, and, like, people patrolling back and forth up and down the stairs, across the halls.
This is a giant building.
Yeah, no, it's a 2-story building, really full of just rooms. That's
Have
all
all of
these
them-
junctions are. It's a rest place.
So have all of these rooms been occupied?
Not all of them.
I count them in. Like, subtly.
Um,
Guys, like, the moment we enter, I'm making sure I keep a head count of exactly how many are in there. If I see a
The
new
body
face,
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, the body count is important.
okay, on the first floor, only 10.
Okay. How
Only
well
10,
equipped?
she says.
How well equipped?
They all have... Let's roll! Let's find out.
Legendary armor.
All of them are wearing full plate. They have huge category great axes.
Fuck no.
Something
And they
that's
each have
anime.
6 testicles.
Yeah, something that's very anime.
No, they have long swords.
Okay.
Just basic long swords with chain shirts, you know. Couple with chainmail.
I'm gonna look to the man and say, fresh recruits, I take it?
Fresh, absolutely.
Only the finest from Palace Winheim.
Absolutely. Only the best.
Plenty of innocents to die for no reason.
Sorry?
Nothing. Just the old vet in me speaking.
Oh, a vet. Well, we better watch out for you then, huh, sir?
Maybe we'll share
Oh.
stories later.
Maybe.
For
He
now,
leads you
that's-
to the second story. This is where we keep the majority of our wares.
Okay.
He opens up one room. Instantly. You notice Katrina is sitting among them. Her head is down, though. She doesn't see you.
Is it just Katrina in the room?
No, there's a couple others. You have seen them around town.
Okay. One.
May I approach, miss? And I turn to Sera.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How close are you going to get?
Inspecting the wares?
Oh, we can't have you inspecting that closely before actual official branding day.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Take her? I'm gonna be within 5
Well,
feet.
we don't want any marks or anything.
I'm not gonna
You
hit
understand?
her. I'm not gonna hit her.
Well, you never know.
Why would I hit some? No, we're. What are
Why
you taking
wouldn't
us for?
you, sir?
Sir, Vancleef is very, very thorough with his inspections, but he does not touch. He will not come close enough to touch. You have my word.
All right.
Okay.
Interesting. He lets you.
I go directly up to Katrina, and I kind of crouch down to look up at her. I make sure so when I'm facing her, the only one that can see my face is her, right?
Sure.
Okay. When she notices me, I give her a wink, and I turn back to the party. Will I be so bold? Will I be able to take this one for myself later, when the time comes?
Well,
Milady, what say you?
You've already found one you liked, and you haven't even checked out the rest.
my.
Well,
I quite favor
remember-
that one too, though.
Well, remember, milady,
Not
with
as young
old
as my
age
usual
comes
taste,
a
but
bit of desperation.
Well, when you're older than I am. What was the guy's name? He introduced himself.
my name is Cyrus Keaton.
When you're old as I am, Cyrus, you look for people your age, and you can kind of tell.
Fair enough. I think your service has earned you that when we do procure.
Oh,
Well,
my.
I'd rather not dawdle on. We do have quite a few rooms. And my lady, we are running a bit short on time.
That is very true, Vancleef. Let's do hurry this up. I do have to check the rest of the prospects.
Okay. When I'm the only one, no one can see my face, right? Because my back's turned to him, right?
Yeah.
I mouth "Be prepared," and then I walk out.
Be prepared. Okay. Yeah. She doesn't react openly, but there's something in her eyes that makes you believe. Okay, yeah, she's got it. Cause you know
Yeah.
Katrina.
Yeah,
You know her.
She's a badass.
Not gonna be like, oh, you know.
My
so-
savior.
My savior's here. Okay. Anyway, so you get the Cyrus Keaton closes the door and he moves on to the next room. The next 3 rooms, you don't really recognize anyone by name, but you have seen their faces obviously because you've been in Daston.
Okay.
The 4th room, you notice 2 clerics,
It's
In
the 2 girls, right?
Odile and Odette, and they're wearing different colored shackles. Their heads are down, they don't really look up.
Our quick question, are they wearing any of their vestments?
They are still wearing their vestments, they are smudged and ripped.
I'm going to ask milady if I may inspect these 2.
Same parameters as Vancleef, but as long as.
But of course.
As long as there's no touching. We
course.
especially like those, so.
What do
Interest
you
in the
mean?
clergy.
Those are young girls. What is wrong with you?
Well, is there a problem?
Vancleef,
No,
Relax.
just they.
Well, I mean, remember, he is
Seem rather combative for someone
Well-
who's so used to serving someone who's a slave trader.
Well, remember, as combative as anyone, he does hold himself to religious callings, and these look to be women of the religious persuasion, so some might consider this sacrilegious.
She put it much more elegantly than I would. It
Vancleef is very
incredibly
religious.
sacrilegious.
I mean, look at these vestments. They're absolutely torn and smudged. Oh, Lord, and this Pelor symbol here, it is just a mess.
Well, do your... Hold on 1 second, guys. Oh, well, fuck. Okay, yeah. And he just kind of nods. Well, do as you will.
Kind of the same thing. I'm gonna look at them and make sure, we lock eyes and I'm gonna give them the sign that, everything's okay, we got this.
Yeah. They kind of, look up, but immediately look down.
Very skittish, these ones.
Yeah, well, they're a bit feisty. I should know.
Well,
Hopefully
you
they didn't
do
give you too
seem to
much
have
trouble.
them... Yeah, hopefully they didn't give you too much trouble. Like, what
Oh, of
exactly are
course they
they
gave us
wearing?
trouble. They're a couple bear cats.
Oh, well, that explains the different colored shackles.
Indeed. Well, that, and you of course know how powerful a cleric can be. We can't have anything interfere.
No, that
Well,
makes
no, of
perfect
course.
sense.
Being, a handmaiden has more than one use when it comes to my mistress.
Absolutely, absolutely.
We should move on, or else I'm going to throw up.
Of course.
Right. Well. And then you have 2 more rooms, and then that's it. Those are the people you recognize by face. Or by
Yep.
name, rather.
The other rooms are just filler characters, correct?
Filler NPCs.
Fantastic. NPCs 1 through Bob.
Daston citizens.
Now, we're this on the
Insert
second
Daston
floor?
citizens. This is the 2nd floor, yes.
I am once again counting how many people are on the second floor. Different
13.
faces. So there's 23 total.
23 total in the building.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Right, what do you guys do?
Alexandria would, like to inspect first floor. Are these rooms empty? Are they used for...
They're used,
Soldiers.
they are used that's, you can basically see that that's basically the bunker for the knights themselves.
Okay,
Or
so
the
this
guards
is...
themselves.
This is the guard room.
Oh, of course, we need a place to sleep as well.
No, of course, and you are all hard-working folk. You deserve a good...
Indeed.
So, milady, what did you, think of the wares? Any good prospects?
All of them will do. The ones...
All of them.
All of them will do. House Hunts is looking to expand quite rapidly with our... well, business, if it were, as you were.
Interesting.
The ones that do strike me most curious, however, are those 2 clerics, and then, of course, the one for Vancleef here.
Well, I mean, given Sir Cyrus over here said they gave him quite a run for his money, it does seem that they would make interesting prospects.
Indeed.
For
if
what
ne-
exactly?
That's no mind to you. Regardless
I know,
of which,
but I have my own favorites, and I might be in a bidding war against you.
you will not win a bet against me.
Oh, really?
What you've done is sacrilegious to those girls. I will get them.
Vancleef, relax. Or
This
where
guy here, huh?
he's the best guard you can possibly afford, but
They
Kind
couldn't
of
afford
bit of
me.
a mouth on him, doesn't he?
'Cause you
you
can't afford me.
Vancleef, please relax.
Interesting.
Well,
We'll talk later, Mr. Vancleef.
Hunt's wares will stretch far, far and wide. We procure ourselves in a lot of different businesses, as it were. So I have need for every single type of slave I can get my
Interesting
hands
that
on.
you would want to purchase this entire lot, but hey, if you could win the bids. Though I
It's
do,
not
like I
if.
said, I have my favorites.
It's not if, it's when.
Oh. He kind of licks you up and down. I like that.
Well, if this is all said and done, I suggest we head back to the inn, get you something to eat, and pack our wares, seeing as how we'll be waiting till Bali to, purchase our prospects, milady.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you.
Indeed.
Sir, thank you for showing us around,
Have a good day. Good morning.
and to you.
I'm gonna look at, Sera and ask milady, would you mind if I tipped this young gentleman for his outstanding performance?
They don't
Oh.
deserve it.
Vancleef, go right ahead. He helped us out quite a bit.
I pull out my giant sack of gold and put 2 in his hand.
I'm
Consider
afraid
that-
my family is very well off. Gold is no option. So he puts it, he kind of gives it back to you. No thanks necessary.
Oh, I thought that handicap would come handy in that bidding war. Okay.
He kind of smiles. Yeah.
Okay,
So he lets you go on your way.
we're gonna head back to the inn.
That. And Alicia's in her typical spot looking annoyed as ever with the world.
Oh, well, if it
Kind
isn't
of
Miss
looks up as soon
Sunshine.
as the door opens. Hi, welcome. Oh, it's you.
Oh,
Yeah,
if it
it's
isn't
us.
Miss Sunshine.
Indeed.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, cut the crap.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a lot nicer than yesterday, so take it as you will.
Yeah. So, you guys staying another night, or are you moving on, or checking out?
We'll see in a moment.
Okay. Well, I just work here.
And
Alright.
we're gonna.
Well,
Well-
I will take Milady upstairs, and we should start to pack your things.
Indeed, if the other two would wish to come and help pack, you're more than welcome to do so.
Yes, well, you shall do that. We have much to discuss.
Wow. You guys do that.
So,
Alright, so Grathorn, Alexandria, Sera, and Mercer, you're up in your room.
Is there a pail of water or anything near the
Yeah, there's a nice
bed or
basin.
anything? I'm gonna scrub the fuck out of my mouth. Oh my god, I feel super dirty.
You
Oh,
tip-
God.
You tried to tip a man who raped clerics.
Oh god, you don't think I know that? Jesus Christ, I want to put a bison through his head as much as anyone, but Jesus.
you have to play the
Ugh.
part.
I'm a man of temper, and it's very hard to keep it right now.
I understand that. But right
Yeah,
now,
but
we have
Jeopardize
cover to
this
keep.
situation, and you might as well have handed them over to him on a silver platter.
Not to mention, we could have gotten them all killed. Yay.
Katrina knows, so we're safe. We're good. If we can get her out of shackles, she's another soldier that can fight.
I don't know about you, but I don't intend on fighting in this situation.
Well,
We have
I
no
mean,
choice.
we do have that tunnel as to where it leads or where it's going to pop out. From what I inspected, seeing as how no one decided to check the first floor, we don't know if we're going to end up on first, in the back, or where. But if we can get a way in quickly and get them out,
There's 23
Total-
guards in that house.
You
yeah,
think we can fight
you-
off 23 guards?
I can't.
No,
Well, maybe not
I don't
alone.
think we can.
No. I'm pissed. I can't.
Wait,
Wait.
hold on. Am I in the room to
Yes,
hear?
you're
Yes.
To
still
hear
in
the
your
word. I heard the word very specifically, raping clerics.
Yeah. They
I-
rape
Yep.
clerics.
I try very hard not to yell. I will slaughter them.
You guys need to relax. There's.
I'm going to look at him and be like, hey, big guy, come on. I had to look at them. I feel 10 times as worse as you do. Just calm down.
Look, we're in a position where we can save the lot of them. If we play this even remotely too loosely, we can kill them all.
Precisely,
here's how
but
this
that
is
is-
gonna work. We're going to travel a day out of this rest stop towards Bali. We're going to cut down a couple trees and put it in the path. When they approach, we're going to ambush them.
That would work, except for the fact is that they now have 20 plus hostages right there that they can use as shields and as, well, bait.
You'd expect that, but again,
When a
And-
celestial bison charges in and their commander gets hit with magical white balls of force, they're not gonna know what to do.
well, that aside, Mr. Rambo, if anything, at this point, the reason why I wanted to tip him is again to gauge more or less what kind of person he is, and he seems to be someone of a high standing. So in any case, he's not stupid enough to damage his wares, and if he says they are his favorites, at least, I'm not discounting the lives of the many, but at least Odile and Odette are safe.
He's paying with his blood, you do know that, right?
And
No.
whatever he decides to pay with, he seems like a man of high standing, and if he plans on outbidding us, regardless of what it is, and I drop my sack of gold on the bed, that's a lot of money to anyone. And I do mean anyone.
I didn't know
And
you
if he's
actually
willing-
had that. We need to count
If you-
how much we have right now.
Quite a bit. I have 120 left.
You have 120?
Including the gold you and Grathorn gave to be all fancy and rich.
I have 91.
I have 69 plus the 19 that you have given me.
So we
Well,
have
the 19 remaining that you gave me.
91 plus 19 plus how much did you say you had?
120.
69.
We have 100. No, it's not right. What the fuck?
We have over 300.
No, sorry, I added wrong. But yeah, it's actually 250. I think.
Precisely.
You're
No,
forgetting
This is a
60.
lot of.
You're forgetting 69 that Sarah has outside of the 19.
Oh, yeah. Then that's
Over
300.
300.
So precisely, this is a lot of money to anyone, and I do mean anyone. The reason why I've been attempting to push money around here is to be able to contest whether or not
We have the
how
buying power.
how high up does this lead, and are we in over our heads, or do we have a fair shot? And at this point, I'm guessing to say we have quite a
We lose
opposable
if
force.
they get to Bali.
And I understand that. I'm not saying the ambush is a terrible idea, but at this point, I don't think he's stupid enough to damage the wares, but it's also a gambling chance I really would rather avoid taking.
There might be a way to work both plans into this. If you think, okay, so we go and we do your first part of the plan, which is we cut down a bunch of trees, we block the road and everything, because we don't know the security attachment he's going to have with the slaves. There's over 20 plus slaves in there. Let's say that they take half of the current guard. You said there's 23. Let's round down. Let's say 11, being generous for us. That he's going to have 11 guards with him during that time. While we are good enough to take out those crazy owl bears, I don't think we're going to be able to kill off 11 guards fast enough without jeopardizing their lives. Sure, a few of them, you say that, they won't harm the wares. He won't harm those two girls, but what about the rest of them? We can't discount all of their lives.
Precisely, that's another thing I'm trying to account for, but again, there's only so many angles and so many variables we can't and can account for.
Yeah.
There's
So
going
what?
to be some loss. If it gets to Bali, we cannot purchase all of them. We will not be able to outbid a ton of people looking for slaves. You know that.
Of course, I
But
know that.
if we ambush them, there will be some that die, and although that is unfortunate, we can save the important ones.
Well, what I'm thinking
Not
is
to say
that
that all their lives aren't important, but we do know the 3 that we need.
And
True.
unfortunately, there is one partial problem to all of this, and I'm not one for slaughter. You all should know that I'm a medic, for Christ's sake. But there's one person who cannot leave any of this alive. Fortunately, 2 people, but one of them I feel might be able to be swayed. But Cyrus cannot leave this encounter alive. He cannot.
no, he will. What I'm thinking
He
is
raped
that.
clerics, he's dead. It doesn't
Well,
matter.
shut up and let me finish, please.
Sorry, it was funny.
Look, what we're gonna do, I think would be a good plan is we cut down the trees, like you planned, and divert them. If we make it bad enough, and especially manage to make it seem like some sort of incursion, perhaps like a bad storm or something like that, they'll actually be more inclined to move it out of the way. While they're moving out of the way, we can just use it, engage the situation, and we can go off and then kind of flip the scenario on them. Instead of just attacking the lot all in some crazy ambush, we pick off a few of them and use them,
I think you're forgetting
As
a very
hostages.
valuable, important fact about the ambush.
which is
We don't have to attack at day. We can attack at night. Here's the thing.
I-
The forest closes off at night, which means they have to camp on the road. That many people camping on a road, they're going to keep them all the slaves in one central pile so they could easily guard them. There'll be about 5 guards max to guard 20 sleeping people, because just in case there is some crazy uprising, it wouldn't be difficult. The other benefit is they're not going to be wearing their armor. We'll have 5 armored, and then even if they brought the rest of them, that's 15 unarmored men. Something like a magical weapon and a magical bison attacking, as well as a sorcerer such as yourself. You're very strong. You could easily take out unarmored men. With Grathorn and I charging in, there is absolutely no feasible way that they could walk out of an ambush like that alive. And we save as many people as possible. One of them's bound to have the keys that save them. And if any of you guys know acid spells to help free Katrina, I could throw her 2 daggers, and that's another member to our ranks. She doesn't need armor. I've seen her with knives. If she had knives and she's facing 20 unarmed guys, all of us together, it's easy as hell.
Did you bring knives for her?
I did.
Oh, I'm able to. I know a little bit about acid, so I can cover that. But okay,
Look, the point is, the biggest part of all of this is we have officially thrown out our names, and if Cyrus escapes this in any way, shape, or form, this heads back to Winheim, and we become high-profile targets, which means moving around this land is going to be exponentially harder.
Indeed. The other part is that we have to worry about is we have to be able to get everyone that lives, if they live, back to Daston through the forest when we can only travel at day, and we have to hope to God, whichever one that may be, that the trees don't close in enough to suffocate us to death, or whatever the hell the trees are going to do.
Fortunately, yeah,
we can
we'll
hoist
have
the
to.
slaves into the trees. They can sleep there for the night, and we can move as fast as possible.
Alexandria, your backpack, something in your backpack, can hear the sound of a mirror going off.
Oh God, damn it! Not now. I'm gonna open it up and very quietly be like,
Yeah, it's Lohengrin.
"Oh, hey, sweetie, how are you?"
How are things?
Oh, shut up. Battered women, Odile and Odette have been through quite a bit. We're thinking about 23 abled men, one commander by the name of Cyrus. We're thinking of ambushing them a little bit before Bali and being able to take as many as we can alive. But we threw out our names given the ruse, and if Cyrus manages to survive the encounter, it's going to make moving around Winheim a lot harder for the 4 of us because we did give out our names.
Lohengrin looks like he's trying not to be sick, but then he kind of swallows, like he's just kind of, he tries to compose himself, and then he finally tells you, like, well, we were thinking, we were talking. I think it's probably best if we get some heat off of you guys. Bring it to us. Does that make sense?
What are you gonna do?
Given
Draw attention away from you guys.
Okay, well, given how many are you planning to send out?
And you see little Mark Hamill, and you see Alex Trebek over Lohengrin's shoulders, like, as many as it takes.
Mark, you're staying home.
Why?
I promised your mother that you weren't going to be harmed.
Come on!
I already got bad with the fact that. What's 1 second. Kilgore
No.
Owen is dead because of us. I promised him no harm would come to Daston. I've already failed there. I'm not failing another promise.
Lohengrin kind of grits his teeth. I think you're not in a position to be stubborn right now. We're gonna take the heat off of you and off of Daston.
That's precisely what I was going to say. How far off and how soon can you move?
We're already on the move.
Good.
And,
Give us 1 day.
You know, if you were here, I could kiss you.
Please don't.
Yeah,
Wyatt,
it'd be
awful
awkward.
jealous.
Yeah. I heard.
Point being... Okay, you know what?
Heard about
Let's stop
Simon too, by the way.
Let's stop talking about my personal affairs and get this whole thing set to motion.
We're gonna do this. All right, we'll.
Phrasing. I'm just gonna say phrasing right there because you're not making this any easier. But look,
Gonna get the heat off. God damn it! All right, you know what we mean.
Okay.
I know you're a day away, correct?
A day away.
Okay. With the amount of time it's going to take for them to mobilize, we're assuming if we leave before they do, since the slaves are still all in shackles and they haven't moved out yet, we can get pretty far ahead, create a blockage, and seeing as how the forest is going to close up at night, I'm assuming you guys know how to travel across the tops, correct?
They nod. They know.
Then, in that case, we meet up a couple of miles out of sight of this junction, and hopefully we'll already have the blockage set, and
Do you know?
Do you need reinforcements, or
Well,
Yes.
I don't know if that's what
What are you gonna attack?
we were thinking. The actual base.
Do you know exactly where it is?
Do now.
Now you do? Alright.
We do now.
where's the
Mark
map?
Hamill does a salute. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have you on the line. Show us where it is on the map. And I motion Sarah to get the map out so she can point to it. I want to know the exact location of it on the map.
Boom.
Alright. This isn't
Hidden
my...
in the woods.
Or is this mine? this is mine. So, um, right, right here. You said.
Yeah,
All right.
he nods.
All right. That's not too far off, which means as soon as you hit that, there's going to be an immediate response. We'll move in the second there's a response, and there's enough men out there. If we feel the slaves are being mobilized, it doesn't matter. We'll take them in the streets if we have to.
All right.
And if anything, we're gonna start moving out in about an hour.
Hopefully that means that whoever's guarding the slaves as they move upward, there'll just be less.
Hopefully
We don't.
there will be.
We're not looking to destroy them yet. We obviously can't. But if that gives you guys a chance to free everybody, then
Yeah, right now we're just baiting them, and that's about as best as we can get.
Yeah.
Make
We'll
sure
get it.
whoever you do have, though, is fast enough to get out of there. We can't afford any more casualties.
He kind of smirks. Behind him, again, like they're kind of shoving each other over, like they're eager to look. There's an easterny kind of Asian-y kind of guy with a samurai sword and another monk.
Oh
So
god.
there's a couple reinforcements behind him. Don't worry, we have people.
And by all means, update us in about 3 hours. We'll tell you how far we've moved across and what the situation's looking like.
Yeah,
Oh, and kill as many as you can. It'd be nice.
you bet I will.
Give him a generous helping of Valtier.
Yeah, that was Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill's like, by the way, I'm gonna go after my mom. I don't care what you say. This isn't
Well,
about
then,
you,
sweetie,
Mercer. This is about me.
Sweetie, we'll see you there.
See you there.
I'll bring her back.
Yeah. Okay. And boom.
All right.
Alright, guys, we have orders.
We need
Move
to tell
out.
Alicia.
You do?
What? Why?
Look, she is the only civilian in this city that needs
Not
to
city.
know. Oh, in this little pit stop, that should know that there's going to be a lot of heat coming.
They aren't going to attack this junction. They're not even going to get up close to here. They're attacking the base a while south of here. We're going to be moving north.
No,
didn't
think
work.
about it this way. And think about it this way. The quickest way to disappear, and I'm not a huge fan of it, and I don't want to put her in a position where she might get in trouble. Have the tunnel system, or whatever tunnels there are. If any of our members can duck out in the tunnels and disappear for a little bit, it's going to be a nice little pit stop for them to rest and make sure we can regroup and then get back out into the forest. Remember, this is causing chaos. If we can have a place to hide, just passing through this junction once and disappear, it'll be a bigger help than us running endlessly.
She needs to know. Look, I owned a bar, and mine burned down. I'd hate to see someone else's burned down simply because of my actions. Call that a sentimental side. It needs to be done.
Okay. I don't know why you need my permission then.
I want all your permission, because this is a group decision.
Hmm.
Remember, milady, you're just as important as any of us.
And Grathorn, she has nothing to do with the slave, so no divine retribution on her.
I would assume not, otherwise you wouldn't have suggested her.
See, one thing that's confusing me right now, it seems like as if we're going to be fighting in this junction here instead of a day's travels north.
If
Remember,
they take
heat will be passing through, and if the keep is close enough, collateral damage, things will get run amok, and if they have to run back through here, I doubt if they take a pit stop, they're going to be anything but pleasant. Again, we're just trying to make sure everything and anything is covered.
If
I
we
suppose.
fight here or if we fight a day up the road, all the same, we need to inform proper people and make sure this goes smoothly. We can't afford a casualty, but we need to expect them.
And besides, say, for instance, the tower's cleared out, tunnels are clean, and we pass by through here, say, this all goes off without a hitch and everything's peachy, things with us usually are, we manage to get out, we're ahead of the group, and for some reason we have to stop off in the junction. Seeing as the guards have already stayed off over here, I doubt anyone's discovered the tunnels. Say we find out they're moving in, we simply move all of whoever's left of what we have from one building to the other using the tunnel system and hopefully avoid any heat, and they can stay down there for
guys,
a bit.
I have an idea. Can you cure poison?
Yeah, that's
No.
pretty basic.
Well, we could buy a barrel of ale from Alicia. I have a jug of poison. They would not give ale to the slaves. If those men drink it, they're dropping.
Sorry.
Wow.
Paladin.
That's my reaction, really, Mercer. I'm right here.
I know, but this is the way we do it without bloodshed of unnecessary people.
That's the best option.
That's
As-
still
no,
a
no, no,
lot
no.
of bloodshed and a really
And to be
But
fair, as
way.
on board as I am with this entire plan, he's forceful with the girls. Any basic cleric can detect poison or cure poison. Fact of the matter is, should he force them to do anything in that sense, I don't want to put Odile and Odette in a situation where they end up spoiling all of this just for doing their job to try and stay alive.
Alright, I just want to use this jug of poison.
Drink it yourself then, and I'll fix you up in about an hour. You really want to use it? Go ahead.
No, it just... Look, we have assets, we have to use all of them the best we can. This is merely another idea.
Yeah, but a pretty bad one. I don't want to put them in any situation where their lives are going to be compromised.
We're going to be there when we give the ale. We bring it in as a union, as in good faith, for me being brash. The men drink it, they thank. I try to make peace with the guy. I play a little sick. We leave. They die. We get the slaves.
How fast acting is your poison?
It's a jug of the best stuff they had in Daston.
It's pretty fast acting. Says the void.
Lohengrin gave me this stuff specifically for the purpose of poisoning food.
Well, I like the idea.
All it's gonna cost us is a few mugs from Alicia and a jug. Sorry, not a jug, a barrel of ale. We have enough money to do that. We bring it as an offering saying, I'm sorry I was brash, I got oversensitive, but we'd like to make peace, and then even offer, can we travel with you to Bali? If there are dangerous people, then it'd be best if we all traveled together. We stay for the night there, we chat them up. When they start feeling ill, we could just jump.
The idea might work out the best.
I've dealt with men who've gained sickness over when they're in the field. When someone's poisoned, they're not very good fighters. They'll be fumbling, they'll be dying, hopefully. And then
Side effects may include dying.
Side effects may include dying. And as long as we keep them away from the doors of the slaves, because we got a good layout of that entire house. We know exactly how many people are in there. If we attack tomorrow, Lohengrin and gang attacks. When it comes down to an actual report to a kingdom, I mean, communication's not that good, especially over several hundred miles. It's going to sound like the attacks were done in succession. That means we take a lot of heat off us. And as long as that Cyrus guy dies, then we did our job. We got the people out.
As long as Cyrus dies and anyone in earshot. So, then we also have to worry about the guards outside, unless we want to use that tunnel leading out, which is, I assume, the plan that you want to use, right?
That's the plan. That's the one we used to herd them out safely.
We can steal
Okay.
animals from the stables, and we can ride out with however many
Though-
people we can. Double up on the
I
horses.
do want to say that there is one boy who I think doesn't exactly understand what he is fighting for. Maybe he does. Maybe propaganda's brainwashed him quite a bit, but
I'm going to guarantee you 80% of those boys are on the same effect. Propaganda got to them, and their innocence in this. But there's nothing...
precisely. I know, but there's one boy in particular I'd like to gauge or at least give the option to come with us.
Okay,
No,
when
no,
we're
we can-
partying, you sit aside with him separate and alone. It sounds like you already have a rapport with him. It wouldn't be difficult to get a boy like that alone. And no soldiers. Any kind of walking pussy, they're gonna go after.
I know. I'm just gonna ask him if he could escort me on one last walk. I spent quite a while with him last night. Not like that.
Have some offensive spells ready just in
Wyatt
case.
and Simon cough somewhere out in the world.
Again, I've already prayed, and Floor is more than generous with my, well, spells.
So, Grathorn, you seem the one that has the biggest problem with the poison idea.
I figured that if we were going to just, resort to violence anyway, we might as well just do it in a direct manner.
And kill off people. That's smart.
He is an honest man.
Honesty will get people killed in this case.
Precisely, them.
Dishonesty will get as many people killed either way.
Okay, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Honesty will get civilians and slaves, the ones that we're trying to save, killed. Let's go with this plan, because this one has the most likely chance of killing all the people we want to kill, and keep those we want to live alive.
I wish I wasn't Grathorn, otherwise I would have backhanded her right there.
Say, Levy?
Can backhand her. It's not against.
Look, it's around
It
noon.
is-
We have an
it is
entire
against chivalry.
afternoon to plan this, and we need to move quickly. I would
Well,
suggest...
we already have the plan. Let's get this into motion.
Yes,
Let's...
Sera, you need to go talk to them and ask if it would be suitable and okay, as an apology from me, to buy them some drinks for the night. And we can all laugh it over, and then travel together. Yeah,
Sounds like a
Go to the
plan.
Winchester and wait until this all blows over.
Indeed.
Can you do that?
Oh, yeah. It would help if I had... Are you gonna need Alexandria with you? Because if I had a handmaiden and or someone, that would work out better.
Alexandria travels with you. You discuss with him. This, hopefully it goes through. I will prepare the horses with Grathorn, and then I'm gonna buy the barrel from Alicia. And then,
Sounds like a plan.
But I won't buy
How-
it until you say, give us the clear, that we are doing this.
Okay, precisely. Trisha, how old is Cyrus?
He looks to be in his early 30s.
Well, Alexandria has her work cut out for her.
Okay. Break.
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 Let's pack everything and let's get set. We're gonna have an update call from
Montage!
Lohengrin in about 3 hours, so
Yeah.
again,
Okay.
we have till then.
Let's take a quick break as well, because I need to use the restroom, and I don't know if
Yep.
any of you guys have to as well, so I'll be right back.
Much plot, such wow.
Mm-hmm.
Seem excited.
Huh?
Seem excited.
Yeah. Good stuff, guys. You guys are really awesome. I'm just like, wow.
I'm excited. I want to see how this plays out.
Dude, Alexandria wants to hop out of her skin so she can wash it with holy fire.
Can do it.
Sarah can help with that.
Not holy.
She can provide the fire.
Not
You can
fire,
provide the
holy fire. God, she feels so dirty and slimy. It's disgusting.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah. And stuff.
Alicia's pretty chill.
Yeah, she's chill. She's just snark. Much snark.
Alright,
Much snark, very well.
Very well.
I'm back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
J-Money, did you go anywhere?
Did I go anywhere? No, I'm
Oh,
here.
well, welcome back.
Oh, I guess I was the only one who had to do something. Alright.
Yep.
Alright,
Alrighty.
we go do those things. So I guess it's
Okay.
Alexandria and Sera first.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, I make sure to mention before Sera goes that the reason why we're doing this is because I worship Lilimar, and the best way to say I'm sorry is alcohol.
Works for me.
Yeah, okay.
And you always have to mix in a little bit of a prank.
Actually, I want to hear more from Grathorn. What is Grathorn up to?
Grathorn is just doing whatever he needs to do right now.
Alright.
He does Grathorn things.
Does Grathorn things.
He's just helping begrudgingly this time.
Yeah, because of the shenanigans.
He doesn't like poison shenanigans.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything, this is a great way to retire Grathorn. I've
Yeah,
betrayed my god. I need to go repent.
I
yeah.
guess so.
It is a good way of retiring. But so Grathorn's just helping. Then Sera and Alexandria, take it away.
I guess we head off and we try to find Cyrus.
Yeah, he's talking. He's talking to Gavin Marks outside of the house where they're keeping the citizens.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Oh, certainly. He kind of looks you up and down again. What can I do for you?
So, Vancleef was out of order earlier. There's no way we could say that. So, he's a very spiritual man. He worships Damar and he wishes to make amends. So, in keeping with his spirituality, he'd like to get everyone a round of drinks tonight, or today, I should say, and we could all laugh it off.
No, round of drinks. Who are we to refuse? And
Precisely.
he and Gavin laugh.
That's my thought. So I figure if the drinks are on him, we'd all join in for a good round of fun. And then perhaps maybe since we're all going up to Bali and tomorrow, we'd all go together if that's okay.
Oh, join up, will we?
Yeah, why not? Enjoy each other's company. I figure especially after a night of drinks, it'll be quite a lot of fun.
Well, if you're willing to stay a while.
I mean, if
And
anything, we are trying to keep Our Lady's protection. It's in our best interest to travel with such strapping young men as yourselves.
Oh, well, we are strapping. Once again, he looks Sera up and down.
Oh God, she's about to vomit.
Hey, I figure maybe on the trip, a lot of fun will happen. We get to know each other quite a bit.
Cyrus does a really cheesy eyebrow wiggle.
She just smiles. She just
There's the rest of
smiles.
my beer.
She just smiles and goes, "Yep."
Well, let me know if you need any company in the coming nights.
In the coming nights, I will definitely let you know. But coming up today, we drink.
Tonight we drink.
Okay, and we will head off. I believe we have to go let Vancleef know too that drinks are on him.
Okay. Oh God.
Okay, we get back in the house, right?
Yeah.
We go back.
I
We go back to
vomit. I vomit so hard.
Alicia looks over. Gross.
Yeah. No. I see. I'm beginning. I'm
Oh
beginning to think.
God.
You okay?
That's really gross.
You okay?
That's really, really gross.
Are you all
Do you
right?
need, like, a wash bin? Yeah, you need a wash bin.
Yeah.
This is so
Goes and gets a
bad.
wash bin.
When I'm down there after preparing and I get a word that we're gonna do this,
Yep.
Alicia, how much for a barrel of your ale?
Why?
I
You want
was-
money?
I was crass with the guards, and I made I overstepped my bounds. I've been reprimanded, and now I need to buy them all drinks as an apology. As someone who worships Palor and a little Mara, best way to say you're sorry is with some alcohol.
Drinks are on you tonight. They do know that.
Yeah,
Give me a gold for a whole barrel.
entire barrel.
Yeah.
Will a barrel? Do you think a barrel would actually last all of them, or should I get two?
A
get
barrel's
two to be
huge.
safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Do you think 20 people?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
A barrel is huge.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a gold.
Yeah, well, I'm not carrying it.
I can carry it. That's fine. That's easy.
Oh, ooh, big, strong dude with the giant bone thing on his shoulder. Thanks,
Very
Uncle
good.
Gramps. You're not gonna make Mr. Beanpole in the armor over here take care of it, or is he just there for display and for
While I'm carrying,
riding, apparently?
while I'm carrying the ale, he needs to make sure Sarah's protected.
Oh,
just
I
kinda-
bet,
I
bet
just
he
kinda-
better make sure he's protected.
I just kind of look there. I'm like, you've been saying a lot of really rude things. I'm not very appreciative of it.
Oh, honey. Oh, ugh,
You hurt the paladin's feelings.
ugh,
you're
God.
sorry.
I mean, now that I'm aware that we're taking you along,
Wait,
I
what?
don't have to not say anything anymore. I
Taking
can
me
actually
along
talk.
to what?
I have no idea.
What?
We haven't gotten to
I'm
that, Grathorn.
I'm not
Really?
going anywhere.
You're
Oh,
not going
God.
anywhere, Grathorn just misspoke.
Uh,
He misheard our plan earlier.
for what
No,
exactly?
I definitely didn't mishear it.
We were buying drinks for everyone, and then we were gonna have you come with us on a little adventure, but we decided against it because this is your inn and your business. We can't ask you to leave.
Yeah, precisely.
Can you show me where the barrel is so I can take it? Here's the
It's in the
gold.
back.
Grothorn's just sort of fucking mumbling to himself right now. He's like,
Oh, he hears voices too. That's so precious.
no,
Can
it's
you
not
just show
even.
me, Alicia? Let's go.
Yeah, okay. She shows him.
Grothorn's just trying really hard to ignore her because she's just very rude.
She really is. She's a bitch.
He's like, if I was anything but a paladin, I would have slew you already.
Slew. Slain.
Slain, slew.
No, slew means like a whole plethora of.
I will slew everyone in front of me right now.
Slain. Okay, carry on, guys. Sorry.
It'll be a
Alright.
slew.
A slew.
You
Before
all
they leave,
become...
Alexandria's gonna motion to Mercer to, like, thumbs up as she's currently vomiting.
I will turn you into slewage.
When Alicia and I get into the back room with the barrel, I shut the door.
Okay, what?
Alright. You know, I promised you to keep you in the know when something had to be done. About being in the know.
Well, yeah.
Are you familiar with the term plausible deniability?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
You really shouldn't mention anything we do from here on out.
Kind of looks thoughtful for a moment, and then looks you in the eye. I had a feeling this was coming.
Yeah? What gave it away?
Yeah. I just had a feeling that this was where my path was heading.
What do you mean your path? Like, who exactly is Farlon? I'm familiar with the name, I'm not familiar with the god.
She kind of tilts her head. Oh. So you don't know him.
Well, I mean, I know that God of Roads, but nothing more.
Yeah. God of roads. And as, you know, someone who works roadside, of course I'm going to worship someone who is the god of roads.
Then I wish you a safe path.
You too. You guys are plowing your own after all.
Yeah. It'll probably end us in early graves, but when you do what you believe, you can't stop.
Hey, that coin I gave you.
Yeah. What about it?
You get one wish with it. When you need help finding your path.
One wish?
And I don't know when that wish is gonna happen, or if it even happens, or if it's ever appropriate to give you one, but it's supposed to help.
Like any wish? Like, I wish to have a pet dragon kind of thing?
Oh,
Or,
that's adorable.
like, are you talking about, like, I'm lost my way and I need to know where I need to go?
I think, I mean, think about it. This is Farlon, after all. And don't disrespect him.
I would never. The gods many people in this world may believe that the gods are nothing more. Me personally, I believe that they're still very much around and they're listening, but they don't do anything because, you know, various reasons of their own.
Yeah, well. Farlon be with you.
I'll be with you. And a little Mara. Thank you for the ale. Here's an extra
Sure.
gold, by the way.
Well, I'll accept.
Yeah. You've been... Take it this as a thank you and for your silence. It's for your
Yeah, I
own
know.
protection. You've been
I
down
know.
this road. Okay.
I know.
Alright. And
You do that.
I do those things. Okay, there we go. I
You
can touch
you
it.
do the thing.
We do those
um,
things.
A couple hours later, Lohengrin calls you back.
Pablo? What's your
Yeah,
cue?
what's up?
That's your cue.
For what?
Lohengrin called.
Oh, bleh. Oh, okay, what's up?
Extra blah. Are you throwing up?
Don't pay attention. This is so fucking gross.
What happened?
Skeevy guy. Super skeevy. Trying to hit on Sera. Oh god.
He looks really at this. He's just exceptionally peeved and very anxious. So what's the plan?
Oh, well, we're gonna buy them drinks, poison them, take out as many as we can. They've already agreed, and seeing as how Cyrus is so taken with Miss Hunt, I'm gonna probably ask her if she can take care of him.
The Cyrus guy, did he give
Give
the clerics a
eyebrow
hard time?
wiggle. Yeah, he did.
You make him pay.
Oh yeah.
Yep, he hangs up.
Okay, I'm gonna call Sera.
Do it.
Yo, you
Sarah?
What's up?
you got your slut clothes with you?
God, I fucking love Alexandria.
Puking over the side of the basin. Just
Imagine this cleric like, you got your slut clothes.
That's
meanwhile,
basically what's
Grathorn
going
the
on.
paladin's like curled up in a corner, mumbling to himself.
It's kind of like I'm fucking tired of this shit.
I feel like he's the paladin from Gamers Darkness Rising. The spatula of truth. Flip your
Oh,
innocence.
what lovely and rustic architecture. I shall go over there and get a closer look.
What lovely buttresses. Oh, how I love these buttresses.
Okay.
Do you have your slut clothes or not?
You mean... What do you mean slut clothes?
Anything more revealing?
Yeah, I have an
I know
I
you
have
have
my
clothes.
I have my entertainer's outfit, yes.
You
Okay,
filthy
your slut
fucking
clothes.
whore.
Okay. I don't know if you're dense or if you weren't picking up on it on purpose. I definitely would have rather torn out my eyes and had you step on them. But he seems highly interested in you.
I
If I were
noticed.
you, I'd put on your thing and then go do the slut thing, and then I can absolve you later. But anything to distract him, get him poisoned. Once he's down, do what you've always wanted to do and set someone's face on fire.
Okay, so what I'm getting this right is want me to whine and, bed him and then murder him during it, afterwards, something like that?
Well, yeah, he's
During-
gonna have-
Oh, God.
He's gonna have had to have some ale in him. So again, it's a celebration. So just do your slut thing.
Sure.
Okay, that was
Sure.
a lot easier than I. Nope.
Well,
Can't.
I mean,
Can't.
I did all... I mean, God. Do whatever I can do for the team, I suppose.
Take one for the team. I
oh.
mean, I can mend clothes and shit, but I'm not gonna be able to fix your hymen.
What, Hyman?
The one that's been thoroughly thrashed.
Oh, we're not even going to discuss this ever again.
Hey, let's just go with the plan. I'm gonna see if I can reclaim what's left of my lunch. And
Please,
hopefully,
Sarah's hymen has been shaken up like a martini bottle.
That would be
Sick
accurate,
burn.
yes.
Sick
That
burn.
would be accurate, yes.
hopefully this is all done with rather quickly. And
Shaken and stirred so one named James Bond can enjoy the drink.
you
I
saw
think I
One
had
of the
sex
best
with someone named
burns
James
I've heard.
Bond.
you saw the gentleman he was talking with, correct?
Is that to me or to him?
You,
I saw the gentleman that he was talking with.
yeah, when we went to go
Yeah.
see him.
Yeah.
That's the boy.
Cool.
I'll take care of him. Hopefully everything goes as planned. He'll be escorting me on a walk. If anything, I have the mirror on me, so once the celebration starts and you give me the motion, I will ask that he escorts me.
Okay,
Fair?
will Sir Dixalot be drinking over there?
What do you mean?
Will Grathorn be drinking during this party? What is he gonna
He's
do?
a paladin. He doesn't do that. I don't do that. You should know that.
Hey, I don't know paladins all that well.
Just do what you do best and go defile yourself.
Wow.
I thought the thing I did best was, like, kill shit.
Nope,
Wow.
not even close.
Like your own comrades? Oh, did
I
I
don't know
say
what you're
that out
talking about
loud?
with that one.
Oh my god.
Someone's a
Oh,
little
did I?
salty about that, I think.
Not even close. Just seriously, I've always told you to shut your mouth. For once, keep it open and just do with it what you will.
Oh my god.
You are enjoying this, aren't you?
Nope. In fact, I think I'm about to. Oh God.
Good. Have fun.
I hate you. I hate all of this.
Mhm.
Alright, does that set us up for the night?
That set you up for the night?
Alright. Nighttime comes, we bring the barrel, we tap the keg, we start pouring alcohol to all these men.
All of them?
Grathorn just
Yeah.
sort of pours every ounce of money that he ever that like he has on him into the swear pouch because he's just like all of those mumbles were just curses.
Okay. Before any of the guys drink, can we move on to that? Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
So,
before
did you
anyone
not
drinks-
talk to Boris?
No, I did, and I've told him to escort me on a walk instead of drink because I will need his wits about him.
Oh yeah, he goes on that walk with you.
And I told him there will be plenty of drinking once we return.
Yeah, he's very excited. He wants to drink. It's been a while since he had a good one.
I make sure everyone gets a glass, and I tell them not to drink yet, because there has to be a toast. As
Oh my
custom.
god. Hey, so for my information, where does it talk about poison?
Oh, it's in the DM's guide.
Yeah, because now I need to open that shit up.
Yeah, it's actually.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
God.
Magic items? Encounters?
No, there's
health,
actually a very specific thing.
wealth, gems, dungeons, weather, NPCs, planes, prestige, magic items. I don't know.
I'm actually gonna look in the index.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could just point me into the... Sorry
There's a
for the
very
pause,
very
guys. Now I gotta
specific-
look shit up.
It's a very specific section.
And where are you having this thing?
It's gonna be in the house with all of them.
296. In the house, which...
Yeah.
The guard tower,
The
I'm
guard-
supposing,
the guardhouse
because they haven't
with all
moved
the
out.
296 on the DMG.
Okay. I'll look it up. 296. Oh, like towards the back, huh?
It's yeah. It looks like it's really close to the back.
Poison!
It's a table. Yeah. It has
Right.
everything from paralysis stuff to ability damage.
Okay.
Okay. Would I be able to know what he gave me?
No.
No? Okay. So I won't look at this at all. I'm gonna put it
Yep.
away. Once everyone pours theirs, I want to pour a glass of straight whiskey for me. And I raise it. I was an ass, and I say, I'm sorry, through alcohol. This is all for little Mara, the vagabond, the laughing rogue, and the drunk. Cheers. And I down the whiskey, and I let them all drink.
Cheers.
Cheers!
It's all on me, boys. Have a great night.
Now, every single one of these guards is drinking?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotta roll. Wow, you guys are fun.
Alright. Where is whatchamacallit? So is Sera with Cyrus?
Yeah.
Sarah's with Cyrus, Boris is with Alexandria, and Grathorn is with me in a corner, pretty upset.
Yep, that seems completely legit.
Alright, so while that's happening, Sera, how are things going with Cyrus? What do you do?
Well, I'm wearing the entertainer's outfit, and
He likes it.
yeah. So she's just like, I think I'm gonna be kind of lonely this evening.
Really?
Yep. Mind if I have your company?
Well, certainly. I mean, you don't want to join the gents for a drink first?
I think I prefer spending my time with you. You're someone who I get to talk to and have a little bit more fun with.
Oh, eager, aren't we? Even I'm puking. This guy's awful.
This guy is awful, and I didn't even mean it like that.
I know, but we all did.
Yeah, you guys did. It's like the one time I didn't mean something sexual, and you guys were like, yep.
Leviosa.
Okay. And she's just like, so yeah. I think I'd like to spend my time with you.
Well, in that case. And you lead the way. puking in
Cool.
my mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel look. I won't
there's
lie.
so much
I feel,
remorse.
I feel uncomfortable about it. You know, a little bit about it. So gonna lead him to whatever room we can grab. Like, yeah.
You go to the house where Alicia works, or do you stay in the main guardhouse?
No, we're gonna go up to go over to the inn, make it a little bit more private, make it a bit easier to
Okay,
count.
yeah. Alicia sees you, opens her mouth to say something, but then just shakes
Shoot
her
her a
head and
sharp
looks
glance.
back at her, whatever she's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, you go to your room.
Yeah.
You do the do?
You know, yeah, we kind of have to seal the deal.
Okay, so you actually do the do.
Sex
We'll
checks?
see how, yeah, sex checks. Let's see how far into this we get before he dies.
Alright, dex check. Go.
Total fucking succubus moment here.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm
That's
feeling
above
lucky.
average.
Above average?
What does he roll?
You rolled a 16.
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
was preoccupied with killing him.
okay.
So, I guess, make this nice and easy.
Uh-huh.
She's just going to use her hands, cover his mouth, and just burning hands him to death.
Oh fuck! This is a point blank shot to someone not expecting it.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Please tell me you did it when he O-faced.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
That is fucking hardcore.
Wait, I gotta see what kind of damage this is gonna do to the actual bedroom.
Wait,
because-
It's all going directly into
what
his
is she?
mouth and down his throat.
What is she doing?
She put her hand on his mouth and cast burning hands.
Burning
What?
hands.
Oh, what the fuck?
His head is going to melt.
I'm
Yeah,
going
he
to
did.
enjoy. He melts,
He's just dead. He's just dead. He's
and she's gonna put out
disgusting.
the rest of
You
the
hear
fire
a
before it
gurgling
spreads.
sound and it's gone.
Oh my
So-
fuck.
The nurse in me is freaking out. I'm not okay right now.
That's like sticking a
medic-
flamethrower in someone's mouth and pulling the trigger.
I
Yeah,
know.
The medic is concerned, but
No,
at the
that's
hell
a-
she's happy.
That's
Oh
her
my
having-
god.
her
Also,
touching
the
something.
pillow's like on fire.
She puts out the pillows. Remember, she can put out her own flame.
Yeah, you can put out your own fire, but there are some
No.
damages to the room, and you burned his face off.
Literally, what she did is she
Toasty!
superheated her hand, and then you know, like how thermite burns through sheets of metal. She just sort of did that very slowly over the
Oh
course
my
of 6 seconds
god!
through his
Taking him
fucking
for the
face.
ride of his life.
I'm pretty
That's the
sure
last
you
ride
guys.
he'll have.
I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Gravity. It's sort of like what
Guys.
happens when space shrapnel goes straight through somebody's face, but
Yeah,
very
I saw
slowly.
that shit.
That was the hottest sex of his life.
Okay.
I guess he was really hot
It was-
for her.
It was rather steamy in there.
Oh my god, the fire just ignited between the two of them.
Well, now he's just a hunk of burning love.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
I can't top that. I can't.
I can't even say my other word.
burning love.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god.
I wish I was dead.
So you do the
Fucking-
thing, and he's quite obviously dead.
MVP
He's quite
Sarah
obviously
Hunt.
Don't even roll damage. He's just dead.
He's just dead. I've been waiting to do this for so long.
You're
He's dead.
welcome.
If only you could, like, use breath weapons like sorcerers in 5.0, then you could have given them a BJ and then just blew him up.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Fire
Alright,
crotch.
So, Mercer tells
So
stories with them while
Cyrus
trying to get them to
Keaton
drink more.
dies.
Mercer tries to tell war stories to these guys and just general stories you heard in the bar that would typically enthrall a crowd of drunken young men while getting them to drink more while not drinking as much. Because as a bartender, you have to look like you're drinking when you're not, so he knows how to do that. But I think what needs to happen now, Alexandria has to turn Boris to the side of the Valtier.
Yeah, so how's that conversation going with Boris?
Not much. Same as usual. Same as usual. You know, at this point, she's gonna turn kind of solemn and be like, I found our talk yesterday night rather interesting, but it left me pondering. What is it exactly that you fight for? You never directly answered my question.
I fight for my kingdom, my family. to protect them.
So you fight to protect families, yours specifically, yet you destroy others in order to do this?
I, well,
I didn't
I
think
mean,
about it that way.
that's they threaten the livelihood of our lives. What I repeated myself.
My lively livelihood.
So
That they
you
live.
take what your superiors tell you for face value, and you blindly follow the words of madmen, is what you're telling me. Because
Wait,
I,
who's mad?
whoever
King Langdon
ordered.
Winheim is very kind.
Let me ask you this: would a kind man issue slaves? Do you think the life of a slave is anything just? Do you believe in slavery?
I assure you that the slaves in my house are treated very well.
But can you
Well.
say that for all? And that still never answered my question. Do you believe in having slaves? Do you think that their life is just and fair?
Well, I do think that they deserve some wage, yes.
But you never answered my question. Do you think their life is just and fair? Do you think they deserve to be slaves?
Well, no.
So, answer my question. What is it you're fighting for?
Um, is are is there something you're getting at? I'm uh I'm feeling quite on the spot right now.
As you should be. But this is a question most people should know, and I think I found my answer. You yourself are unsure. You fight to protect the security of your family, but you do whatever it takes, not knowing the damage you cause others. And seeing as how I believe you are a kind and gentle soul, I feel like your efforts could be better directed to a more free country. You seem like the type who has thought about it, and though you don't agree with it, you don't have the say or the means to do anything about it. Because you just told me you treat your slaves better than most others, but that means you value them as people, not as slaves.
This is a lot of information. Perhaps we should head back.
Let's walk a little further. Humor me. If anything, explain to me. Do you think that in any way you'd fight to oppose slavery?
I I suppose, I mean, I fight for the well-being of the people.
You
Oh,
fight for the well-being of the people, and that's all good and dandy. But from what you're telling me, you feel, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you feel like you yourself aren't even doing that correctly as it stands now.
roll me diplomacy.
Eh, I
Here
have
it
not rolled
goes.
anything tonight.
None
Hope
of
to
us
God.
have.
None of you guys
This
have
is first
until
roll
now.
tonight.
Oh, I'm fucking scared. I have a +7. Let's hope to God this works.
Ooh, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of looks down at his feet. I don't know. I suppose.
And it's okay. She's gonna place her hand on his shoulder, and it's okay not to know. But you seem like your heart's in the right place, and the Lord forgives all. I want to
I
propose an opportunity for you to not only absolve yourself, but to continue doing what you're doing, but this time for the right reasons. And for the freedom and the sake of everyone. You fight to protect your family. I, being a cleric, fight for all. Everyone, your family, the slaves, everyone who's alive and breathing, they all deserve equality, freedom, and to be treated like actual people. And I'm extending you this offer in hopes that maybe your energy and your youth will be directed in a more fitting way, one that will truly serve your kingdom and serve Lord Winheim.
So what do I do?
The Valtier
Every-
wants you.
Everything you've been led to believe at this point is a lie.
Are you not part of the kingdom? I mean, you've seen the good that we can do.
Yes, I've seen the good that you can do. And believe you me, I used to think that this kingdom was run for the well-being of all its people, but unfortunately, people like you and people like Mercer and myself were led to believe the wrong thing, and we've taken things at face value. It seems that at this point, things aren't being taken care of the way they should have been, and it seems that other people are moving things for a more sinister agenda. People have led you to believe that the Valtir themselves are a evil terrorist group and that they've been moving on cities and attempting to uprise against the actual just Winheim. Let me ask
That's
you this.
true. That's what's
You-
happening.
You believe it's true, and it's not. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you actually saw Winheim? I'm assuming he was there during the graduation ceremony.
Certainly.
Alright. Did he speak? Did he move? Did he address you?
Well, you know, he's a king. We saw him up on the balconies of his tower. I mean, he's king. We can't expect him to take time just to say hello during a graduation. There's so many of us.
You'd be surprised.
Well, let me tell you this. With age, you learn how to read people. That, up there, was not your king. And years ago, the king was, as you've heard, a kind and gentle man, believed in his cause, believed in his soldiers, believed in his people. Nothing but a kind word has always been said. He's extremely reassuring and very comforting. I would know, I've met the man. And I'm telling you now, the man up there is not your king, and it's
Wait.
not what you're fighting for.
You mean that the king has changed?
Not changed, it's not even him anymore.
What? Yeah, he looks
You
like he's freaking out. This is a lot of information.
I
Just broke
I
this kid's
know, I know.
world.
I know what I did, okay? I know what
Grathorn
I
shows
did.
up and shoves an axe in his head. We gotta go!
Look,
Are you really?
No.
you're not
I'm nowhere near here.
you're not someone of magical persuasion in the slightest.
I
that-
have to tell someone. I have to
No,
let
no,
them
no,
know.
no.
He's
You need to-
freaking the fuck out right now.
Look, you need to calm down.
What if Gavin and what if Cyrus don't know? What if we're serving the wrong person?
That's what
We
I'm
have to
trying
tell
to
them
tell.
all right now.
No. You need to calm down. Been doing enough
The guys
scouting.
don't even know.
They've done enough scouting. They know what's going on. Problem is, they don't care because it works for their agenda. This is
my
what they
friends.
do.
We toast to King Winheim all the time.
And I'm
Come
telling
on,
you,
they're just in that building. We can just talk to them right now.
at this point, these words fall on deaf ears, and I'm trusting you with this information because I believe you would be of better service. I'm tasking you, if you'd be willing, to join the Valtir.
Oh, I really, really need a drink, and I swear I won't say anything to anybody. But right now, I just want to be with my friends for a bit.
Look, the group I'm with is part of the Valtir. If I were you, I wouldn't go back in that room. Stuff's about to
Why?
hit the fan. Those two clerical girls were daughters of the Lord of Daston, and they've been taken for very high-profile reasons. I doubt your captain told any of you this. Point is, Winheim deemed that them becoming a free state was considered an uprising and decided to quell it by capturing them and killing the lord of that town. Again, right now, the offer stands. Join, or whatever happens. I'd ask my group to spare you. Give me a chance to talk to you. To give you a chance at a better life and to fight for something worth fighting for.
Look,
Either you take it now,
and
or whatever
appreciate-
happens
Listen,
is
lady, I
gonna go
appreciate
down.
it, and I'm glad that you believe in me and all that. But I really just, and I take a night to enjoy time with my friends and figure things out. I don't know. You're spelling out. The king is apparently not the king, and there's two cleric girls are actually daughters of Daston, and then there's a. Look, I just can't, let me just have a drink. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna tell people. Just let me hang out with my friends for a night.
Look, we'll take a drink. I'll buy you a drink. I'm telling you, do not go back into that tower, and whatever you do, do not drink that ale.
Why not?
In order to take the daughters of Daston back, we had to spike the ale so that everyone and anyone who would oppose would
Wait,
have been
how do you
subdued
spike
so we
ale?
couldn't.
Ale is alcoholic.
Not important. The point is, don't
Are
drink
you
it, you're gonna
poisoning my
get sick.
friends?
Oh my god.
Not poison, they're just gonna take a quick nap while we slip out. Don't drink it.
It's just a
What it-
sleeping drought.
Is that a bluff?
That is a bluff.
Basically. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
roll
not a
that
bluff
shit.
because I don't know what the poison does.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, it's not,
Not
a
a
bluff.
bluff.
Possible deniability.
Plausible deniability. All right. And
You're just gonna go to sleep. I'm a cleric. I could fix this the snap of my fingers. I
yeah,
would
in
not
about
want to
10
put
levels.
any
Just kidding.
I would not want to put anyone in harm's way, believe you me when I say that. Just don't drink it. I'll buy you a drink. I know this is a lot to take in. There's a lot of stuff that's about to go down, and there's a lot of stuff that no one in the academy ever prepares you for. And
Look,
they're
I
never
don't even
gonna.
need the drink. Can I just go in and hang out with my friends?
No, if you're lucky, you'll let them know that you fucked me.
Cherish them for whatever they are. I'd be careful. Don't drink the ale. And
Sure.
the offer still stands, and in a couple of hours, you're going to be pressed with the choice whether to join or not. And I can't for certain say that my friends will take as kindly to you as I did.
Yeah, I don't know what's real anymore. Or
I
if you're
don't-
just kind of screwing with me, or if I'm.
I'm a cleric of Pelor for Pelor's sake. I wouldn't lie to you about something like this, and I wouldn't threaten the lives of anyone or tell you that there's a possibility that things could completely go awry and people could die as a bluff or as if I was trying to screw with you. At
I'll
that point,
show you-
she's become straight serious. I'm offering this to you because I've seen something in you that I haven't seen in a while in a lot of people, and it's a genuine spark of humanity. Now, you can either take it, you can leave it, you can sit with your friends, and you can keep doing what you've been doing for the king, but I'm telling you, it's the wrong thing.
Well, I can show him what is real, the inside of his throat.
Oh my god, are we witnessing the birth of a blackguard?
I want to so bad. So bad. But I doubt Trisha will let me.
I
prestige
wish,
class.
but no. Huh?
It is
Prestige class in the base books.
yes, but it is very, very fucking evil.
Yeah,
I drink blood
yeah.
as a requirement.
Is it on the prestige list that I allowed?
I don't know.
It is in the Dungeons Master Guide.
It
and
might
No,
not
is it
be.
on this? Is it on my custom rules list?
It's probably not. It's one of the most
it's
evil,
also-
racistical things you could be.
Yes.
Oh, then I did not. If it's not on my custom rules list, then it's not in my game.
Yeah, I'm like sitting here. I'm like, that's 100% unlikely that it's there because I'm talking about like eating people.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna
Okay,
look at it and
so
be like,
no, Enrique and Jordan, no.
Gary
As a-
Busey.
as a Pelorian cleric, my powers stem from truth and being good and being just. If I were to lie to you, what I'm about to do next wouldn't have happened because that's not how this works. I would have been deemed a liar, and the gods would have revoked more or less my spiritual link. At this point, she's gonna summon spiritual weapon next to her. An act of good faith. If I was lying, I wouldn't be able to do this. Summons
Alright.
Fucking
Yeah, cross
holy
that off
weapon.
the spell list.
Yep.
He kind of stares at you and he nods dumbly. He just nods.
I'm not lying to you, kid, and I'm trying to keep you safe because I believe in you. I believe you could do some good. Whatever you take up to now is your choice, but I'm giving you a way out and a way to leave a good, healthy, and just life. She's gonna snap and it's gonna disappear.
Yeah. He kind of, like I said before, he nods dumbly again. And he kind of just turns away. I'm just gonna go to bed.
I
For
would
me.
do that. Yeah,
Or
I would I would do that.
I'm gonna go to bed. In the other
If
building.
if anything, if things go well, I'll go pick you up in that building in a couple of hours.
Okay.
You
And he
have
just
till
kind
then
of
to make your choice.
goes off. He lies down.
I'm gonna escort him and be like, Alicia, the room's on me.
And Alicia's like, yeah, go.
Wait. If he's in the room next, near Sera, if this is before or after the burninating?
This is
This
after
is
the
during.
burning, and I hope to God since you... No, because I came in after, so I'm hoping that you've locked the goddamn door.
Guys, that stench would be massive upstairs.
Yeah, but I thought they're still doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Is this before or after the burning?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still doing it.
Okay.
Because you're not gonna just, you're gonna enjoy it.
No, because I thought this was happening after
This is all
the
happening
burninating.
This is all happening at the same time while Mercer's getting people drunk. By the way, Jordan, Enrique. No, if that prestige class is not on the list I'm allowing, then no.
I
It
have
was-
no
it was merely a
intention of doing
jest.
this. That was Enrique throwing that out there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know,
oh my
Enrique,
god, I would
no.
have to be so vile.
Okay,
I
so
was
I'm
saying it
flip
as a sense of
180.
like, okay, just to clarify, I wasn't trying to step on your toes. I was just saying.
Anyway,
it as like
Mercer is getting people drunk.
also, I'm
Sarah's
gonna look
getting all fired up there.
when I drop
And-
him off, I'm gonna tell Alicia, whatever you do, make sure he doesn't leave that room.
Why? What'd he do?
Nothing, just make sure he doesn't leave that room and he doesn't bother Sera or the captain.
This is a lot more excitement than I've had in forever.
I'm sorry, do you want this to go down wrongly or do you want this to go down correctly?
No, this will be great.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pull out a gold. Now, what did I ask you to do?
Oh my god, I'm like more rich than I ever was before. I'll take it.
What did I ask you to do?
I'm making sure that guy's not leaving his room.
Swear to God, if this goes awry, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna put down the gold. He doesn't leave that fucking room.
No, she can't kick my ass.
Don't test me.
I'll test you.
Then I'm gonna
Test your
wait
might.
outside the guardhouse, I guess, or I'm gonna head over.
What
You head
happens
over.
to these men?
Test your fucking might.
And well, I'll deal with the whole Sarah and Alicia smelling that shit, and along with that boy is also gonna smell that shit. So, what's happening is people are passing out around you.
As people are passing out, I'm making sure to keep it lighthearted, like joking, like look who can't handle their liquor, kind of things.
Gavin Marks he looks a little pale, and he's kind of flittering in and out here, and he's kind of chuckling to himself, like ha ha, like he's trying to like pretend, yeah, I can hold my liquor, shit. This is some strong stuff.
Only the best. A little Mara's way.
100% rat poison.
2,000%
son.
rat poison.
You're eating mothballs. What? They're so delicious.
We fed you fiberglass insulin. You're good.
Oh god.
Yeah. People are just getting
Okay.
very tired,
I'm
and
probably pretty
people are
tipsy
passing
myself.
out.
Okay. Can I tell from any of these people if they would have a key to the slaves?
It is on Gavin Marks.
Okay. I go up to Gavin at one point in time, like, whoa, dude, you don't look so good. Do you want to go to your room, like, sleep it off? I can get you some water.
I gotta be up. Look at all my men; they're exhausted. Someone's gotta watch the kids upstairs.
Okay, just sit there. I'm gonna get you some water, and you're just gonna relax, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I go ahead and I do that. Now is he the only one awake at this point? Like, is he the last guy?
Yes.
He's the last
Is he
guy?
like barely awake?
He's like struggling to keep himself up.
Okay.
Grathorn's like gonna like kind of look around just to like make sure everybody else is just like kind of passing out.
Okay. When he's
Like, how are you looking? Are you just glancing over them?
I'm just kind of like looking at him, just going like, huh.
Okay. The second
Yeah.
Gavin Marks passes out,
Well, I was gonna walk over and be like, "Are you all right?" And I'm just like kind of gonna be like, place my hand on his shoulder.
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Good. I punch him in the face.
While he's poisoned?
that's gonna knock him out.
It's gonna knock him out. I can't do lethal damage.
Alright. You knock him out.
Yep, just boom.
I'm gonna then, since after hearing that, I'm gonna open the door. Okay, thank God you guys did the thing.
Okay. Get Boris now. He needs to pick out his friends that want to join the Valtier, and we need to cure them and then keep them in holding. I'm gonna take the keys off of Gavin. We're gonna free the people, move them into the underground cellar so they could be safe for the time being, and then we're gonna use those shackles to get these men tied up. If any.
Okay,
Oh wait, hold on.
baby Jesus, hurry up and, the Grathorn, I can't believe I'm telling you this for once. Pull out your axe in case any of these guys wake up early. We're gonna need you.
Okay. Let's get moving.
He just kind of sighs and just like has his axe ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go pull out Boris.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly run up to Katrina with the key and let her free, and then give her the 2 daggers.
Kind of smirks, and she flips
the-
these daggers between her fingers and stands.
Now all of these men, they're poisoned, but some of them might want to join the Valtier because they didn't know what they were doing, propaganda.
What did you
and all that
poison them with?
stuff. Whatever was in Daston's apothecary.
What?
Yeah.
How much?
A jug.
Cleric, heal them right now. I mean it. Get them stable.
We're going to do that, but we need to get as many slaves as free.
Some of them are probably already dead.
Doesn't matter. Let's get them in shackles so the ones that we do revive, they're bound, okay? We got a little time.
Grathorn
We
just
got
kind of
little time.
rubs
Let's
his.
go.
Grathorn like rubs the bridge of his nose of like he's like, I'm so fucking tired of this shit right now.
You really
We
should.
do.
Okay, I have
Between
I
my
have
soup
Boris.
kitchen buddy and like this shit happening and all this other stuff that happened in Lockwood, I am just not in good shape right now.
We do the 2 a.m. shackle switch between the slaves and the soldiers of Daston, and we try to bring back as many as possible with the clerics.
How many people does Boris pick out? Because I have him with me. How many does he pick out?
Well, he needs to see his reaction.
At first he's kind of like, this is just a sleeping drought, right?
From what I know, yes.
Right? He looks at everyone else.
I whistle. Boy, if you want to save your friends, you need to point them out now.
You mean, say, fine. He picks out 5 guys.
Okay. We shackle them and we
That's
revive them.
great. Okay, I'm going to start inducing
3 of them
vomiting.
are not able to be revived.
Revived how so?
Yeah. You
They're
can't.
dead?
Yeah. 3 of them do not wake up. 2 of them seem to respond to some heals. Now, how many heal spells are you using?
I'm not healing. I'm inducing vomiting and then stabilizing them as much as I can.
Perfect. You can revive 2 of them.
2 of them. 3 of them are already too far gone, even if I were to induce vomiting.
3 of them are dead.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
A whole fucking jug?
I'm gonna look
When we
because
find
Internus.
this out, I'm just gonna look at Mercer and just say, the whole fucking jug.
It was a
Okay,
small
I'm
jug.
I'm just
I'm
going
gonna look at
to
him
grab.
too. The
I'm just
whole
going to
jug?
grab.
It
all
was a
of my
1
money
pound
and just-
jug
I'm
One
like,
pound
that is
of poison?
for an entire
one-
barrel.
That's still ludicrous. It literally takes a lick to kill a man, and you put a pound of it in a barrel.
Boris is
You
on the
fucking
ground
idiot.
sobbing openly.
What was I
Mercer's
supposed to
laughing.
do? What was I supposed to do?
Oh,
That was-
you
I
idiot!
don't know.
You idiot! Okay,
I don't know.
this is not the
Think
time.
ask
Look,
the person who knows medication and how it goes out. Oh my god.
Alcohol
Okay, I'm gonna have to-
purifies poison to a degree. It destroys some of the components.
No, you only need like
You
a little
can't
tiny cut or a little tiny lick or a little tiny sniff for some poisons.
I
Okay,
didn't know it was
look,
that
look.
strong.
Mercer,
look.
you cannot purify a neurotoxin.
Mercer,
That's not
for
how
the
that
record, Mercer
works.
didn't know.
okay,
I
look,
didn't know
look,
how
look,
strong
look.
this stuff was.
This doesn't matter. I'm gonna look at the kid and be like, look, he didn't know, I didn't know. There's a miscalculation. 2 of them are still up and ready to go. If
happened?
Oh my, I can't hear you. Must be quiet.
Sorry.
If you want to come with us, now's your shot. 2 of your friends are stable, and they're gonna be protected.
She'd never uttered the word stable, did you? You said,
Yes, I
"Oh,
did.
you
They're
got 'em to
stable.
Speared.
No, 2 of them are stable. I made sure. They're fine.
Is everyone in this room? No, Sarah's not. Sarah's having fun elsewhere.
Yep.
I'm just-
Let me know when.
We're gonna roll
Sarah-
initiative really quick because he's gonna attack.
Who's going to attack?
Boris.
Oh, is he
Okay,
still
he's
alive?
he's angrily flailing. It's okay. Just knock him out. Just knock
Yeah,
him
really,
out.
you could. I mean, do we really have to roll or
Can I
anything?
just, like, boot him in the face?
We outnumber him, and we're armed.
He's
Okay,
well,
just
then
like,
I won't
"Yarg,"
bother.
and I'm
I'm-
just gonna boot
I'm
him in
gonna
the
say
face with
he's
my
emotionally
melee.
unstable.
He starts flailing and starts to try to stab at blah blah blah. Who? Let's find out.
I don't know, the guy kicks him in the face.
Well, you don't know that he's gonna attack until he's actually doing it. So let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Someone roll initiative. Anyone? I don't
Who's
care.
Who is he attacking? Because that's the person you should roll. Oh, nope.
All
Jordan
right.
rolled.
Jordan. He goes first, and let's find out who he attacks. Alexandria.
Oh,
It's okay. I expected as much. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna hold
we
it
all
against
expected
him.
as much. What's your AC, honey?
My AC
Oh, you're good.
is
No,
pretty
not good.
solid. Well, no. Sans the shield. I'm still sitting at a nice 18.
Yeah. He misses.
Okay. Before anyone does anything stupid, I'm gonna try and reason with him. I'm just gonna try and talk him through this. I know
my
you're
God.
pissed. I explained this to you.
what
Again,
if my fingers say the face? Slap!
are you gonna Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
I tried. I really tried.
He's effectively knocked out. Let's just say he's effectively knocked out.
What if my fingers say the face? Reasoning, slap!
You guys knock him out, and
I'm gonna
everyone
look
around
at-
you is passed out.
I'm gonna look at Grathorn. God damn it!
Even the 2 that you were able to revive, they're still passed out, but they're not dead.
It's fine.
Katrina,
It's fine.
I
get
just
these
kind
2
of.
men and get Boris into one of the rooms and make sure their shackles are on, but make sure they're taken care of. I'm gonna make sure the rest of the slaves get down. We're gonna brief them on what's going on. Alexandria, you get on the horn with Lohengrin, and you make sure he understands what everything just happened.
Oh, okay. So apparently Katrina just hefts both of these guys on her shoulders and walks up.
Okay, I'm gonna open the mirror-
Like, look at my hand and then look at the kid and just be like, huh.
I'm gonna open the mirror and be like, Operation Fuckfest is a go.
What?
Lohengrin basically nods and he says, "Let's roll," and they do it.
And no, we tell them, everything's done. We've subdued the entire group. Either you give us extraction, or I don't know what's gonna go on right now.
Guys, I'm so happy that was a 20.
So I'm really fucking happy it was a 20.
That was awesome.
I'm just like,
dude.
what if my
dude.
fingers say the face?
I want to give you the biggest high five or fist bump right now.
That was so good.
Internet high five.
Yeah.
All right, so Lohengrin says that within the next day they will be there to pick you up.
Hey, everyone's in shackles, and right now we have 3 prospects, and I do mean prospects, young boys I've scouted out that I think might want to join up. They might be valuable. We still have to see.
Lohengrin insists that can be taken care of later.
Precisely, but Odette
Yeah.
and Odile are safe. Everyone's been removed. We're waiting on you guys.
Grathorn's just gonna say really quickly, I slapped him and he passed out, so don't have high expectations.
All right, so you guys do that. Now what? Oh, by the way, you hear a scream? Sera? You hear, this pounding on the door.
Who
Sera?
is it?
Who is it? Who do you think? What's that stench?
I just finished
Microwave.
melting a guy.
My
Can you help me
queen.
dispose of him?
You finished what?
Plausible deniability, dude.
He was there, and then he just burst into flames like, around his face area, and I need you to help me bury him. Sound about right?
He unlocks the door because she has keys. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Oh my god.
Can you please not? I already had to deal with the cleric puking. Can you just help me drag this guy outside so we can
No,
either
I really
finish
do have to
burning?
roll see if she pukes.
I know.
Oh, she doesn't.
Can you help me just drag him outside so we can either finish burning him or bury him, whichever one
It's
would
like,
work
oh,
better?
it smells like bacon, but the worst
It's already
kind.
burnt. Oh my god.
Well, look, it's just his face died. I just don't know what happened. Can you help me move him?
Okay, fine.
Thank
He's
you.
also a tiny girl, so you guys are dragging this dude.
Well, both of us are dragging.
Yeah, you guys are dragging this dude.
On the way down, it's just like saying, "Thank you for helping me with this. This would be quite annoying by myself."
Yeah, it's fine. Just dispose of it somehow.
Okay, would you like me to set it on fire outside? Get a nice little bonfire going?
Fine, but away from my buildings. Oh my god.
Well, I had to improvise up there.
Oh, Farlan.
Oh, he'd probably be laughing at this. I don't know.
Probably not. Alright, so she helps drag it
Okay,
over.
so we drag a little bit away, kind of set up some rocks around him, and I use another burning. Well, do I need to use burning hands to set him on fire? Do I have anything? I have to use burning hands to set him on fire again.
Alright, yeah. Do
I
it.
set the
Just
rest
cross
of his
that off your spell list.
Yeah, well, another one down.
Mhm.
And we now have a nice little bonfire going outside for the rest of us to enjoy.
Great.
So Sarah's actually gonna just watch it burn for a little bit, and then she's gonna walk over to the barracks, the makeshift barracks.
Alicia's going to grumble and try to clean up her damn room.
Sorry about that. I'll give you some extra gold later.
Yeah, please, I'd like that.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't mean to burn the pillows.
It's fine, I have extras.
Oh, well, that works.
Another day.
If this is just another day, I don't want to know about your other days.
Yeah, I know, right? And she just goes into the room to clean up.
After
Alright.
everything is settled in the barracks, I start looking for valuables and important paperwork and things that we could know about troop movement and other things that I would consider tactically important.
Also, since he's doing that, and I doubt anyone else has done it, I'm gonna start blindfolding everyone else who's either possibly dead or gonna wake up. Like, as a medic, how many can I tell of the 23 are actually dead?
Anyone who's alive is in shackles.
A total of 8 survivors.
8
And
survivors.
Gavin Marks.
Okay, they're... Okay, and wait, 8 survivors? That's including Boris and his 2 friends?
Yes. So technically 5.
Okay, 5. For those 5 that aren't Boris and his 2 friends, I'm going to blindfold them, ransack them, and they're practically going to be nude.
So 5 survivors and Gavin. And they're
That's-
going to be nude.
Well, not nude, but in their skivvies, as bare bones as I can get this, and shackled.
Mercer, you don't find much in the way of paperwork.
Okay. I try to find whichever chamber is specifically Cyrus's.
Yeah, you find it. Do you ransack all of them? Like all the rooms?
Yeah, I have all night.
Okay, yeah. Collectively, that's about 25 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Make a side note of that.
They all had long swords.
So we have roughly 23 longswords.
Yeah, there are 23 long swords. I don't know how the hell you're gonna grab them, but...
And 23 chain shirts.
Yeah, and chain shirts.
Okay, at this point, Alexandria's going to start praying for the dead, because she's still a cleric, damn it, and she feels utterly horrible.
Yeah.
Is there a spyglass?
I
Anywhere.
pray for the dead as well.
This is a platoon leader, so he has to have something like that, right?
A what?
A spyglass?
Unless he's not on duty.
No.
Duty.
Damn it. Things like worth 1,000 gold.
No. Basically, bare bones, a lot of belongings, like just sentimental value stuff. You see a lot, like a whole bunch of rations, things like that. Travel gear, mostly.
Okay, I start putting as much of the supplies that could be like supplies for whatchamacallit, the Valtier aside in bags, because I'm sure there's plenty of backpacks.
Lots of rope, too.
Alright, so I'm making supply kits. That could be,
Okay.
yeah, how many can I make?
Let's just say a ground total of 13?
13
13
supplies.
complete bags, I'd say.
So I'll just I'm gonna write down 13 supply kits, and you'll just
Yep.
decide however much that is later.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess after this much time has passed, since he's obviously had ample time to make supply kits, I'm gonna pull out the mirror again and be like, Lohengrin ETA.
He
Hello,
said,
hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Lohengrin ETA.
Yeah, he tells you about half a day's more.
Alright, we will hold out till then. We have ample supplies, 5 survivors excluding the 3 I mentioned earlier. We don't know what we're gonna do with them. The rest are just dead. Apparently, whatever you gave Mercer, he decided to put the whole jug of it within a keg of ale.
What?
Yeah, a whole jug's worth.
That's poison.
Oh yeah, apparently he can't math very good, because out of 23 people, 5 survived.
Alright. Alright, fine. Damn it. They find out Valtyr's behind this. Not gonna look good.
Who's gonna find out? They're all dead. As morbid and as dark as that sounds...
Think no one's gonna
they're-
find out about this?
No, literally, they're all dead.
Yes, Sera can walk in.
It's
Are there
us, 5 people, and everyone else is dead.
We'll talk more. A little deeper than that. We'll see you in half a days.
Alright.
Alright. So that happened. Anything else that you guys do? What are you doing with the bodies?
The other guy's already being disposed of out there.
Yeah, we're gonna
Grathorn's
find a
going
place
to,
to dispose of them.
Grathorn's just gonna systematically, like, take them all, like, one by one out into the forest, dig a hole, and bury them.
No.
Did you
as
want
m-
to? No.
As much as I'd like to give them a decent burial, I've already prayed, pardoned, and leave this amount of evidence behind Grathorn. They need to be burned.
He
I
just
already have a
says
fire going.
straight out with, like, the, like, most, like, scorned face of hatred amongst you guys right now, and he just says, I have betrayed my god enough. I must do this.
That
Want to
won't
betray
give
your
them-
god more and prove your strength not worthy to the girls? Because you're going to put them in jeopardy.
No, that's unfair. Grathorn, you're right. We'll give them proper burials through by funeral pyre. Want to help me prepare?
He shakes his head, like, silently and just, like, starts carrying people out into the forest.
You're not burying them.
They need to be burned.
Grathorn, do you know what happens when you dig that many shallow graves for that many soldiers?
He just sort of, like, turns back as if to, like, listen to your response.
Scavengers. You want to give them a proper rest? Don't let them be meat for scavengers.
It is getting late.
Those
By
panthers
the
that
way.
we fought, those tentacle panthers, they'll dig them up, and they'll eat them. Other birds,
It's
other
getting rather
wolves,
late.
they'll eat them. You burn their bodies to respect them, we'll say proper prayer.
Hold on, I actually have, like, a really good line built up right now. He's like, it's like, why is it that you guys can show honor in death, but not in those that are still alive, and all this nonsense? You go on about trying to help people, but we bury as many bodies as we try to save.
Boom.
It's because it's the different professions they picked. One picked the life of a
I
soldier.
did not ask you, wench.
I'm okay.
You who could so easily murder a man you are even betting with.
Actually, you don't know.
Is that for
she
that
had to
question for
disagree.
me then?
Is that a question for
I'm
both
sorry,
of us
you
or just
got-
Mercer?
Oh no.
Was that
not-
a question for me, Grathorn? Or was
It
that
was very
rhetorical?
much directed at you. Mister, I put a pound of fucking poison in a fucking 1 keg barrel.
I'm not proud of my actions, and I'll pay for them in due time. But when you're in war, you have to do things that you're not proud of. And I'm the one who has to live with those demons for the rest of my life. Don't talk to me like I don't know that.
Then do not tell me how I have to pay respect for people who are dead. You do what you need to do, and I will do what I need to do. If you cannot come to that agreement with me, then I will leave here and now.
I'll give you your piece then. Just know, scavengers will dig them up. And that'll be on your head.
It's not the scavengers I'm even worried about.
Then let it be. And he walks out and starts walking out with bodies.
Okay. How do you dig them up? How do you dig them down? Dig.
With my filthy hands.
Well, the question is this. Has the forest been closed off? Has it tightened? Could he even get out that far?
No, he can't.
I wasn't planning on going that far in.
Yeah,
anyway.
I thought he was just going down the path a little bit. A little ways
Yeah.
away.
Okay. As soon as he leaves the door, I'm gonna be like, wherever his heart lies, it's in good intentions, but the minute backup gets here, we're building a funeral pyre. We're gonna burn them when he's not around. Can't afford to leave this kind of stuff here.
If it's not the scavengers we need to be worried about, it's if, grave robbers come by. They see the fact that these guys are Winheim soldiers. This is gonna look really bad for anyone that's not Winheim.
Precisely.
And
Point
I'm
being
gonna be digging a shallow hole with my filthy hands and remove them of their articles.
no evidence. As soon as we get the chance, we burn the bodies.
Agreed. By the way, the
I shouldn't use the old jug.
No fucking shit. I will talk
wait,
to you
how
about
many-
that later.
I
How
had
many
no
people-
idea.
No, look, that's not the point. The point is status update. What was his name? Cyrus? Cyrus?
Yeah?
He's outside. He's outside burning. I kind of put a little fire pit outside and set him up.
Okay, so you did the thing.
I did the thing. He kind of died quickly. If that's any
Oh.
consolation.
It's no consolation. Believe you me, I'm gonna be praying for quite a while, but for once, you listened to me and you did the thing. I'm proud of you.
Because that's the fucking smart thing to do.
Alright. We need
I'm
to
proud
think
of
about
you.
the long game now. We
need to think about.
We just slaughtered an entire platoon of Winheim forces in the name of Altair. The potential blowback could be very devastating unless we get the proper story out that these soldiers were taking they were taking civilians from the free state of Daston, and Daston wanted to be a city-state, and Winheim reacted by enslaving them and silencing them, and further pushing propaganda. We need to get up to Bali once the citizens get collected from the Valtier forces, and let them know that this happened.
Look, I'm all for collecting as many resources as we can, but the way this is looking, I say we let the horses loose, tarnish the reins, make this entire place look like it was thrashed by something possibly that came out of the forest. If we could, I'd probably go get those bugbear bodies if they're still lying around, mangled, decayed, fed on, I don't care. Bring them back here. I'll summon Egbert, let him do a bit of thrashing and mucking up the place, and leave tracks that head either into the forest or heading towards Bali. Anything,
That would be
rampaging
really
creatures
smart.
that pop out, rampaging creatures that pop out of the night, and just mucked everything up. They couldn't handle it. It was late. It was a surprise. When it comes to Alicia, I don't know if she wants to tell them that she has a secret tunnel and that's where she decided to hide, or maybe that she just to go for a walk. I don't know, but that seems like the best
biggest
plausible thing.
monster you can summon with your god?
The guy can probably summon 2 Egberts.
Mean to those bisons?
Yeah, they're pretty big fuckers.
Then what are they gonna do about? Okay, there's a Winheim stronghold nearby. What are we gonna do about the missing slaves? Obviously, there's gonna have to be some bit of knowledge there.
How about
Broken
this?
shackles, they got out while they could. The keys are missing. It's standard protocol. If you have a shot, take it.
This is gonna. You're not gonna like me on this one, but there might be a better way to cover it up.
What's the better way to cover it up?
We take after we give the proper burials, the bones will still most likely be there charred. We put them inside here, and we set light to the place, burn it down. So it seems like somehow it caught fire in the middle of the night.
I don't think. Look, I'm all for burning the building and whatnot, but at best, that's going to be more of a signal fire. So if anything, I'd rather avoid that.
It would cover the slaves issue, though.
Look, if 23 men went missing overnight, but if they're never found, then that's very good news for us. Because
Precisely.
what that's going to do is no one can pin it on the Valtier, no one can pin it on Winheim, but it would be a mystery that has to be solved, and that's going to divert resources. Our best
And
thing is to spend the next 12 hours not sleeping, but awake, covering all of our potential tracks. We might actually have to tell Grathorn to leave, because there's no way
unfortunate,
we're getting those
I
bodies safely disposed of with him around.
Do you
I
think he
know
will
that,
let
but
us get the bodies?
What?
Do you think he will let us take those bodies?
I'll talk to him.
and
Okay.
look, at best, fortunately for us, we have the forest at our advantage. No one knows what's been going on. I doubt Winheim's been controlling it. If anything, we have our biggest ally, and it is the goddamn forest and whatever is inside it.
Alright,
Agreed.
I'm gonna go talk to Grathorn. We have to dismiss him if we're gonna be able to cover this up properly.
I need to go find Shadowfax. I need to ask it if it can take me back to where we fought the bugbears.
Do you want me to go with?
You wouldn't be able to carry those bugbears on the back with you.
What do
That
you
is
think the
true.
bison are for?
Alright.
It's the middle. It's the middle of the night.
And
We
there was
won't
no
have room.
bugbears, it was owlbears.
Owlbears, same thing.
Okay.
Do you okay? And what would you like me to do? Because I'm not gonna sit around here doing nothing. And
You can come with me if you'd like.
Cover up.
Okay.
Look, you are a scout, which means you're very in tune with how to cover tracks and make a message look. Make it look like they disappeared without a trace. Anything we can, I'll deal with the bodies, but everything else when it comes down to it, I did ransack the places upstairs. Maybe go through, make it look like it wasn't ransacked. Look like everything was just left, like they just got up and ran. Can you
yeah,
do that?
I can clean it up.
Go do that. You're our cleaner. I'm gonna go talk to Grathorn.
Hooray! I got officially designated as cleaner.
Yeah.
And I go off, run upstairs, and start cleaning.
I go to Grathorn. Hey, Grathorn.
Want a soda?
Fuck you.
Can you spare
By the way,
a
how do
minute?
I do private messages?
/W space player name.
Got it.
Do you want
Thank
me to end?
Huh?
Do you want us to end?
No.
No?
I'm good for whenever.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean,
Grathorn.
you're just gonna see him digging graves with like by using his battle axe as a makeshift shovel.
I could get you a shovel if you need, but I do need to talk to you, and I only need a minute of your time.
You're just gonna he's just gonna be like speak as he continues to dig.
You've done a great deal for us, and you've helped a lot, and you've helped the cause a lot. But I can tell you've gone against your god in many ways, and that's going to cause you plenty of problems, and I know it. I'm not a man with divine power, but I bet if I was, I would have just lost it all. What I committed was an atrocity, and I'll pay for my war crimes if one day. I know that. And there's plenty more from the war that I know I have to pay for. But you're not very strong-hearted when it comes to these things because you have to stay close to your faith and you cannot waver from it. I suggest you leave.
That's what you believe, then I shall. But after.
You do realize we're going to have to dig these bodies up after you've done so we can burn them properly. If we leave any form of trace, then it's going to cause way more damage to the Valtier and the Winheim forces. You do realize that, right? If this gets out, no matter who spins it, this is the powder keg that can ignite a war. Do you want that powder keg going off? Countless lives will be thrown away for nothing. But if this is silenced, and the proper message gets out that Daston became a city-state, and that these forces died trying to enslave a free nation, then you can let the law of diplomacy handle this kingdom. And if diplomacy handles it, this is one atrocity that can be silenced for the sake of greater peace. The downside is we'll both know the truth, and we'll both know what really happened, and because of that, we're going to have to live with that. Every hole you dig is at one more step we have to make it look like it didn't happen. Do you want to do the greater good? Or do you want to risk it all?
Zach, I do not wish to cause you or any of our other comrades harm, but I still wish to at least see that that these men are given proper burials.
I never said they weren't going to get one. Funeral pyres are very honorary, and with the proper words from a paladin of Cord, a cleric of Pelor, there'll be plenty of holy words to go around for them. I understand your anger, and I understand your distaste for all of this. But what's done is done, and we have to figure out how we're going to handle it before more damage is caused.
He's just gonna be silent.
Seriously, think about it. You bury these bodies and they're discovered. What do you think's gonna happen between Winheim and Valtier? War, right?
Like, there's nothing that, like, Grathorn could actually, like, say right now that would, like, break character, like, significantly.
Your god is the god of strength, yes?
That he is.
All I'm asking is to show a little more strength and keep a war out of this nation.
You also forget that Cord is also the god of luck, and yours will eventually run out, as do us all.
I'll pay for that when it comes, as all soldiers do.
I think more than just you will pay for that when it comes.
All of us will.
This includes me.
We'll have our pity parties in hell. But for now, we still
If hell is where I'm going, then it is much too nice a place.
It's the life we chose, though, when we decide to do this. We sully our souls for the sake of the innocent so they don't have to.
I'm sorry, I actually couldn't hear what you just said.
Oh, I said we sully our souls so the sake of the innocent don't have to.
Yes, but in the case of this war, that line is slowly disappearing between the innocent and the involved.
All the more reason to act fast. If it looks like the Winheim soldiers just up and left without a trace, then the story can get out about what really happened in Daston. Winheim investigates what happened to those soldiers. They find nothing. It's considered a mysterious disappearance, and the world moves on. And in 10 years, no one's going to remember it anyway. Lord knows no one remembers the war that happened 10 years ago. What will be remembered is an incident like this if it gets discovered. Powder kegs and the initial action
He
of a war
sighs and
always
says,
remembered.
I think you should be silent now. He's just going to go ahead and just start picking up the bodies and just dragging them back to camp.
Thank you. I help him.
No, he doesn't accept your help. And he also doesn't acknowledge your thank you, because he told you to be silent.
Okay. If that's how he is, then I'm gonna make it look like the earth was never moved.
As soon as he, like, finds the pile of bodies in the town, he's just gonna place them there, like, give a short prayer, and then he's gonna summon Kennel and ride off.
It does not come.
Exactly.
Yeah. So.
He's just kind of going to, like, look at his hand and be like, I thought so.
Yeah.
So he's just going to remove any articles of any, like, armor of Cord that he has. He's going to take, like, the smallest item for worshipping Cord that he has, and he's just going to, like, be like, I must go now.
Okay. And Grathorn leaves.
Because I am now useless paladin.
He is just a din. He lost his pala.
Wow, that was so much happened tonight.
Yeah, you guys made it
Yeah.
all heavy and shit.
That's
I
what
knew
this
that
is.
this
This is a
was gonna
war.
fucking happen.
Incognito.
Alright,
Incagnitus.
You guys are so subtle.
we spend the rest of the next 12 hours making sure it looks like nothing happened in this town.
Alright, y'all don't sleep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be our
Yeah.
first long night.
The next morning, Alexandria, you find that your spells don't come to you if you pray.
Oh. God damn it.
Was it summer 40?
Yes.
Yeah, summer 40. Welcome to the 40th day of summer. You wake up to dead bodies or burnt bodies. I don't know if you already burnt it. Oh, wait, it looks like nothing happened, right?
Nope, we didn't
No.
burn them.
Yeah, I guess you
we did,
just,
but it doesn't look like anything happened.
We set
The
up
sun-
fires.
Sun rises, Alexandria, you don't get your spells. Yeah, it feels like no matter how much you pray, they just don't come to you. Sera, you
Ease
don't
of
get
it,
to
Miss.
replenish your spells because you didn't sleep.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. And, I think that we're good?
Yep.
Yep. So that's the next day.
Okay. I used the 20-some Daston citizens, the ex-slaves, or soon-to-be slaves, what we're going to be, to help build the funeral pyres, to help clean up the town and make shit look like nothing ever happened. And then I'm gonna go speak to Alicia.
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 Oh, by the way, Gavin Marks, Boris, and the following gentlemen, or like the three gentlemen,
We'll get to them.
four gentlemen, or
Yeah.
whatever, gentlemen. Boris's friends and then others. So, they're awake now.
Okay. I'm gonna do the Alicia thing and then that.
And then the people who were enslaved, well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to Alicia,
I fill
sitting
her
at her
in.
usual spot in her desk.
I fill her in on what that we're making the town look like the soldiers just up and left without a trace, and that she needs to stick to her story of plausible deniability and that she didn't see anything. And a worst case scenario, you don't know what happened.
So this is the path you guys have chosen.
It's not a very good path. And that coin you gave me, almost tempted to already use it and wish that Farlon could show all of us the way we're supposed to go, because we've clearly deviated from the path we're supposed to take.
I don't know if we have a set path or if we make our own. I just felt like you guys were steamrolling away somewhere different.
I just made a paladin forsake his god.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah. What a pretty terrible human being.
Or a very careless one. So what are you gonna do now?
Give it a week in a bottle and convince myself that it was for the greater good, while trying to make sure that this doesn't become the start of a war.
Or
Or
and accept the fact that what you did was pretty shitty, and now my place is probably gonna come under investigation. And we move on.
you comfortable with that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you?
If you're worried you're gonna get too much heat, I can offer you a pretty little place in Daston.
Nah, I think I might go travel.
Wherever Farlon takes you.
Yeah. I got a couple more of those coins.
Pardon me if I ask, and this is gonna be far-fetched. Are you Farlon?
No, I'm a chick.
Okay, had a feeling.
Yeah, nice
Where'd
try.
you get the coins? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
Miles. I just have the coins. My path led to them.
Well, you're a very devout follower, and I hope that one day my path crosses with my God's and allows me to have something like that. And a sense of certainty that you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. She's just, yeah.
Good
Oh,
luck.
good
out there.
luck.
Good luck. Alright. Alright, and I go to the surviving men, and I gather the party for this.
Yeah, Katrina seems to be under watch. The surviving men are there. Boris is sobbing. The other guys, Gavin Marks, looks livid and weak. So weak.
Okay, is Sera, Hunt, and Alexandria there?
Yep.
Okay.
At least Sera is. I don't know about Alexandria.
I'm
Pebbles.
exhausted. She's probably just sitting there, super miffed and super not okay with everything that just happened. Because again, she didn't expect everyone to die, and now spells aren't coming back, and I'm feeling a lot less holy, and I'm feeling a lot more vulnerable and scared than I've ever been in my goddamn life, and I want my fucking shield.
Got it. But how do you really feel?
Oh, beyond excited. If this was, Berry Goosey, I would have eaten half of them, so totally worth.
Alright, let's take a quick second, because I need to use the restroom again.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey guys, maybe we could sneak them all out. No, let's just butcher everybody. It's no big deal.
We didn't think that was gonna happen. I honestly thought they weren't gonna die, because I didn't think he was gonna be stupid enough to be like, I wonder how much poison's enough poison. Hey, there's a full jug just to be safe.
No, it was really bad.
I only thought we were just gonna kill the captain and just move on from there.
Same.
Honestly, I think everyone had a different variation of the plan. My variation was get them drunk, let them pass out, lock them up, then leave. Not death.
And only kill the captain. That was the one thing we all agreed on.
Oh my god, Alexandria is feeling so vulnerable right now, you have no
oh my
idea.
God. Sera is actually a-okay with the current situation.
Yeah, Sera is totally... Sera should be just fine.
She's like, this works out in the end, I suppose.
Now
They're
just
okay.
a matter of covering tracks, that's all.
Yeah, no, this
I
fits
feel
her
like Sera's
philosophy.
the only guiltless one here.
This fits her philosophy.
You do what's best for the greater good, that's Sera.
That and she's neutral. I'm neutral good, and Paylor is, I'm pretty sure, not okay with this.
Yeah, Paylor's not okay with anything that happened the day before, if Paylor exists.
Wait, he wasn't okay with Sera turning into Trogdor?
I'm back.
Oh, we fucked up.
What do you mean?
We? You fucked up.
I didn't fuck up. We fucked up.
Everyone fucked up a little bit, let's be honest.
We all fucked up a little bit.
Oh, no, a lot. Like, a lot. No, at this point, if Mercer comes over and starts talking to her, Alexandria, even though she's usually calm, is going to be in a bit of a panic.
Okay, I guess before we go to those guys, when I'm getting you, this is when we're gonna have that conversation then, right?
Hey, is it okay if I roll for stats?
Go for it.
Okay. Do you want us to... Yeah. Oh, wait.
Actually, no, let's do... I don't think you'll be entering this session, Jordan.
I
Let's
know,
do
I
stats
just
at
want...
the end.
Okay.
Alexandria, we need to go address the guys who lived.
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you alright?
No.
Okay. Thanks for keeping it professional until you can take a moment for yourself.
No, there's not going to be a moment. I think I'm done.
What do you mean?
My spells aren't coming back. Whatever we did, fucked up. Hardcore. I thought this was a simple drop. They weren't gonna die. We were just gonna bag them and drag them into the rooms and then get the prisoners. No, there was so much death. I can't even heal. I can't do anything. I have never felt more alone in my entire life than I do now. Because before, I didn't have a dad. I had a god. And now he left. Now I feel like he left. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I just looked down. I get it. Can you
So
talk?
bad, man. This is so bad.
Are you guys gonna hurry up and talk with them?
Yeah, I guess we enter the room at this point.
Yeah, we're
Mercer
just
looks
like,
really upset at this too. You could tell it's wearing down on him. Alright, boys. You're awake. Let's hear it. Rip into us. Get it all out.
Boris is sobbing. The rest are still trying to freaking get their heads together. Gavin Marks looks weak as fuck.
So they're not coherent.
They can listen to you, but it looks like they just don't have the energy to say anything. And Boris is too busy sobbing.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna tell it how it is. You guys are soldiers, so you can take the hard news.
Yeah,
This was a tragedy.
got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This was a tragedy. And I want to tell you why this happened. Daston, the city of Daston, became a free state. It became its own city-state, and it started sending care packages to other cities in hopes to free it of poverty and give the outskirts of the kingdom a chance to live. As you all know, Palace Winheim hoards all of the supplies, all of the food. They live in the lap of luxury while the rest of the kingdom rots. Palace Winheim and Bali are the only two cities, well, the only two, okay. The circle jerk of pretentiousness, as I call it. Palace Winheim, Prague, Doncaster, Swanbourne, Bromkirk even. All of those cities, they get whatever they want. And they take whatever they want. They let other people starve to death, and that's wrong. And then when people start talking about how they just want a little equal share, when they just want the kingdom to prosper, they get silenced. 10 years ago, I fought for Palace Winheim.
Gavin gains enough energy to spit at you.
And I served with Langdon Winheim. And the man in Palace Winheim is not Langdon Winheim.
Boris begs you to just kill them all.
Do you want to die without knowing what really happened? Well, how you were all deceived? Is that how you want to live? Die in ignorance?
Boris kind of wibbles. You know, he does the I'm crying, whatever, and he says they'd all rather die with their friends.
To die knowing you bought into propaganda that was a lie. You've been
They
twisted.
died poisoned by you.
Yeah.
So
Under a
poison
false
us.
flag. They died under a false flag.
They died poisoned by you.
Mind if Sarah interjects for a moment?
Yeah, you can
I
Yeah.
imagine this in character. She kind of like leans in. Mind if Sarah interjects
Well,
for a
no,
moment?
that was me on it. Okay, if it was in character, mind if I interject for a moment? But yeah,
Go for it.
she's gonna say, "Look, I'm gonna cut this short. The reason why we are here, and the reason why your friends are dead, was because we had to rescue these slaves taken from Daston, which
And
declared
it
itself a
worked. We
city
have
state.
them. Now go and just
Yeah.
kill us all already.
Well, that's the thing. We don't want to kill you. The thing
Didn't.
was is that
The
we never.
worst.
The thing was the only one we ever wanted to kill was your captain Cyrus, which we did. The reason why everyone else here was dead was due to a mishap back in Daston. We
A
got
mishap.
well. I mean, sure, that's to put it lightly. But we were to get poison and to poison them. But all of us were under the influence that it was the effect was to knock you out, make you unconscious, and we just chain you up and leave you as as the slaves. And then we just walk off with the people and be safe and sound. Simple fact is that wasn't the case, and now everyone's dead downstairs. And that is, our fault. And the result is we came for slaves that weren't supposed to be. And the result is that you're serving a false king, and that's that. So whether or not you guys care about it is none of my concern. Well, the thing is, I concern us that we don't want to kill you. We really don't. We never did. Except for Cyrus. We wanted to kill him.
Wait, him, yeah.
Yeah, no, he
No, for him. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
I don't feel sorry about Cyrus. He raped clerics. That's never okay.
At this, they all kind of look up because they had no idea.
yeah. When we were inspecting the people, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday morning, he was very clear in the fact that he raped both the clerics. It was from that moment that we decided to kill him, because that's not okay in the slightest.
Wait. Both.
I heard both.
You were misled by your captain into doing atrocities for the sake of a higher pay grade for him. That's how it works. Innocents get fucked by the system like that. Now you have an option. Palace Winheim is not controlled by Langdon Winheim anymore. It's controlled by his daughter and a creature known as a changeling that looks like Langdon Winheim. If you do want to serve your king, and as far-fetched as this sounds, to join the Valtir.
And I guess this goes for the record that Valtir didn't tell us the poison or anything. We were only asked as a third party to rescue slaves.
That is
They
also
weren't.
true.
They weren't part of the. This is gonna sound bad or bad way of putting it, but the accidental poisoning of all your friends. In fact, I'm.
It was
Oh.
not accidental, Sera. That was my
Well-
mistake, and I take full responsibility for it.
Okay, let me rephrase that. The poisoning was totally intentional, but the fact that it killed them. There we go. Anyways. So you have a choice here. The truth is that Winheim actually runs the Valtir. The true Winheim. And as much as I think he's an odd sort, he's leading the Valtir, and if you wish to serve God, King, and country, the truth is that Winheim fighting for the capital is not the way to do it.
And if you'd like to know where our allegiance lies, and why this happened, if you want someone to blame, my name is Mercer Vancleef, and you can hate me for the rest of your lives. And we're not associated with either army. What we do want is no war to break out, and we also want the fucking food and support to get out of Palace Winheim and to the surrounding nations. A month ago, we were in Hogsfeet. People were starving. Their water was poisoned, while their so-called lord hoarded things in his little house, in his manor. People were dying while he was worried about when the next party is going to be. That's a staple of what the outskirts, just right outside of Palace Winheim, look like. Do you want to be a part of that? Or do you want to be part of a better movement? Whether that's with Valtir, or you turn back to Winheim and you figure out a way to make it better with them, lives in your hands again. Balls in your court. We'll give you another day to rest, and take all this in because it's a lot. And then if you still want to die, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, they stay quiet.
I think I've said everything I need to. What about you guys?
Let us know if you need any extra food.
Yeah.
You could use it.
Just give us a shout. We'll give you whatever you need to stay healthy and get healthy.
Yep, they stay quiet.
Alright.
Yep. What do you guys do?
Gonna go over to the inn, get some food, pay an extra. I'm gonna take out 3 gold for the damages and for the food.
Alicia's like, hey, yeah, eat.
Alright. I help the rest of the slaves get everything in order to make the city look untouched, and then I sleep.
Yep, and
I-
so
The
I'm gonna
slaves,
sleep.
what?
Sorry, the Daston citizens.
Yeah, what about them?
I help them make the city look untouched. You know, we're covering.
Oh, they're not
ourselves-
helping you.
Why not?
They're trying to figure out what the hell just happened. Why they're
Oh,
Katrina's the only one helping.
Oh, okay. I guess we should probably explain that to them. We
Yeah,
spiel.
Odette and Odile are kind of curled up in a corner. Katrina looks frustrated beyond belief.
Yeah, we gather them up. We spiel what happened. I take full
I'm
responsibility.
with the two cleric girls because I'm on the same boat at this point.
I take full responsibility for the mishap with the dosage. The goal was never to kill them, but to knock them all out so we can pretty much swap the shackles with them and then deal with them that way.
Out of nowhere, you hear a small voice from the corner, and it's Odette. And she kind of just asks you, "Where's my dad?"
He's not
Anyone?
here right now.
I'm
He's
I'm with them, and I I can't. I just can't. I'm so fucking terrified.
As you know, he was not with you guys, so as of now, I don't know where he currently is. But he should be
Is,
with
does,
Lohengrin.
does, does she look at me? Does she say anything?
No, she just puts her head back down.
I'm gonna look at Mercer. We've done some fucked up shit, but I don't think I can't like. There's a look in her eye that like I don't think we should lie to her about this.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to her,
Right.
Trisha.
Well, after you finally explain what happened, Katrina and the able-bodied people are going to help you clean up until Lohengrin and company come.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell her, sweetie, she didn't make it.
Yeah, she's
We didn't get there in time. I'm sorry. We tried. Lowengen tried. They couldn't stabilize him.
yeah, she's not gonna really cry. She's just gonna kind of bury her face in her knees.
It's okay. I'm gonna like coddle her and just sit there with her and cry too, because I swear to God, this is so fucked.
Yeah, Odile's just kind of holding on to you guys. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that happened.
How successful are we in making the city look untouched? Roll the pit stop down.
Pretty successful, especially because Alicia walks out. And as she helps, it looks like you guys are speeding along quicker with just an extra pair of hands. And things like everything she touches seems to just be okay.
And she fixed my spirit.
No, that's out of her hands. Yeah.
Okay. After we fix everything, the night comes, and before Lohengrin comes, I'd like to do one more thing with Alicia.
They will come in the afternoon. Actually, Jordan, I wanted to ask you about that. Do you want to be part of the party that shows up with Lohengrin? Along with Nanashi and Edward?
Sure. I'll just
Yeah.
sort of write that in.
Huh?
I'm writing his backstory right now.
Okay, if you wanted to. It would just seem like a convenient way to do this.
Yeah, it would be very convenient.
Yeah, okay, so you'll be in the party with Lohengrin, Edward, Nanashi, and a couple others that I'll mention. Anyway, let's carry on. What?
Alright, so I find Alicia after all this before Lohengrin shows up.
Okay.
Can I talk to you in private?
Oh, again! Sure.
Well, yeah, I know that you're helping, and you seem to have this kind of magic about you that makes everyone work faster and things go smoother.
Aw, why thanks. I'm like the best boss ever.
You clearly are. I guess I'm... Okay, so follow my train of thought and tell me if it sounds scattered.
What else is new?
Farlon decides roads, right, and paths.
Sure.
I just committed an atrocity which now makes me lost.
Uh-huh.
And you are gonna be traveling, finding your own path.
Yeah.
How does one find them where they're supposed to go? What they're supposed to do and accept what they've done in order to move forward and move past it? When it came to the war, I could easily do it in the sense that I just buried myself for 10 years in a bottle in a bar. How do you actually face it? everything I've done, I'm taking responsibility for. I'm not letting any of that falls on the rest of them because it's all my fault.
Yeah, totally.
So how do you move on? How do you get past that?
Are you still breathing?
Yeah, but I'm
Can you
thinking
still
about
walk?
not. Yeah, I can walk.
Can you still think?
Yeah.
Well, as long as you can do that, pretty sure you can walk any path you wanted.
I don't want to live the rest of my life trying to make up for what I've done. It's not the life I want to lead.
Then don't.
Easier said than done, right?
No, it's very much easy to do.
How?
How to do it. You screwed up. You killed a bunch of people. So now what are you going to do?
Part of me wants to say coward's way out.
Well, then you can do that, and then that's your path. Some paths are shorter than others, some are more jagged, some are more bendy, and some are very, very straight.
Is that why you got the urge from your god to give us this coin? To help us?
Yeah. I don't know where you guys are heading, but it's heading somewhere.
Thank you.
Sure.
We can go take a walk.
Yeah, walk it off, old man. Don't break a hip on your way.
Oh, my back. Oh, so much work.
Knew it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Alright. I'm actually going to use the coin now.
Go for it.
Yeah, so the wish that
If
I'm
it
going
helps.
to...
I don't know.
Yeah, the wish I'm going to use...
Remember, it doesn't always work the way you think.
I know. The wish I'm going to use is... I'm going to pray to... say a short prayer to Farlan. And wish that... he can help guide Grathorn, Alexandria, Sera Hunt, and Mercer himself on how to carry on, move on with their lives after what they've done, and just find a way to continue moving forward and gain back a little bit of what they lost in the last 24 hours.
Okay, you make the wish.
Yep.
As you make this wish, the coin, well, it was obviously, wooden and nice, rich brown color. It starts to darken a little bit. That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Well, you're expecting, like,
No,
fireworks?
I look at it.
Kaboom!
I want to look at
Where's
it
the
and then just kind
kaboom?
of put it in my pocket. I guess all I could do is wait now.
Yeah, you put it in your pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna make it a makeshift pendant at one point.
Okay, then you put it in your pocket for now, and you will make it a makeshift pendant later.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. Your wish is for all of you to regain what was lost in the past 24 hours and find somewhat of peace to look forward to your path.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much to give us a way to go.
Okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Sure.
Sure, or you do understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so do you head back?
Yeah, then I head back with everyone.
Perfect. As you head back, and as you go back to the rest of your party, sans Grathorn, because Grathorn is on his own now. Shadowfax approaches.
He shits on you.
Hey, Shadowfax.
Shadowfax seems to have a bit of like a veil of understanding in his eyes, kind of like somber.
Am I that transparent?
It nods.
Alright, well, to be honest, you helped out and you did your part, so guess it's your turn to decide where you want to go.
It looks from Sera to Alexandria to Mercer. It neighs a little bit. And it kind of gestures with its head as it walks away, as if, come on, follow.
Works for me.
Yeah, sure, why not? Alexandria, do you follow?
Yeah.
Mercer, do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. It just leads you to like the edge of the path, behind some trees, nestled in like a little grassy thing. There's a little egg. Well, not a little egg. It's an egg. Think it Togepi.
Hmm.
What is it, Shadowfax? Is it?
It's an egg.
Well, yeah.
It just kind of neighs at you and just kind of gestures to it.
Are we supposed to take care of it?
It blinks and then nods once.
All right. That's what I'm gonna do.
You guys take the egg?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, Shadowfax spreads its wings, gives one last nod, and he flies away.
Okay. Well, looks like we got something to take care of now.
Yeah, I guess we do. By the way, guys, you know how Alicia was talking about how she had something to give me, and we went to go speak in private.
Mm-hmm.
It was a blowjob. I'm just kidding.
She gave me a token of Farlon that with one wish on it. One wish that Farlon could give about finding our own path and finding out, when we're lost, use the pendant for the one wish to see where we're supposed to go. I was gonna tell you about it, but I decided to use it. And I used it to help us to wish for all of us, including Grathorn, even though he's no longer here, to gain back a little bit of what we just lost. Find out where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to do, while recovering a bit of our souls.
Well, gestures much appreciated, though not much for me to recover.
I'm fine.
I do hope for the best for you guys. If you want to talk, I can help a bit, but as for what we are going to do with the path, we've done enough to help with the Valtier and the Winheim struggle for now. Why don't we take the next little bit to kind of move on and try to find something not politically inclined. Really not politically inclined. Unless that's what you want to go for, is keep working with the Valtier and or Winheim.
To be honest, I'm not sure what I want to do. What I do know is I want to talk to Lohengrin, and worst comes to worst, I'm thinking about actually just traveling to Palace Winheim myself and turning myself in, saying I'm the one responsible for all of it, without telling him how I did it or what happened to everyone. Just said I made a very bad deal, and that was the outcome.
Well, that's stupid. You can do so much better if you don't do that.
Yeah, but it would really solidify the, this could start a war, as you know.
Yeah, I do know, but here's the thing, we spent how long making it look like as if nothing happened? If you were to go over there and say you killed them all, and everything looks like nothing happened, that's just...
That's why I said talk to Lohengrin first and figure out. I don't know, my head's not in the right place. You
I
may
know,
not be
which is-
affected by this.
Because, to me, it still works. The greater good has been done.
No,
It will
Sera,
pan
it
out.
hasn't. I just
It will-
killed 20 people.
Yes, we did. We killed 20 soldiers.
It was poison. I used to killing it with my sword. I could
Yes.
justify it with that.
Yes, I understand that, and that's for you to deal with. What I mean by the greater good is done is that Daston, the slaves from Daston, have been freed, and they're going to be returning home in whatever condition they will be. None of the civilians here were killed. Better things will happen in the future because of this. Winheim, as long as this doesn't get out, which at the moment is unlikely, Winheim will start losing favor among more and more of the outskirts.
Then
In
I
the
guess
end-
time will tell.
Exactly. In the end, at the moment, it looks like the greater good will prevail here, and if not, it means that we have more work to do. Simple as that.
Alright, let's go back to town, prepare everything, get ready to leave, and wait for Lohengrin.
Sounds like a plan. You should rest. I already did.
Okay. Well, I did too, a little bit, so.
Oh, okay then. As for Alexandria, who's been really quiet over there, something up? Like, I've been asleep and been missing out. Something happened? Like, something besides what happened last night?
I'm abandoned. I'm alone.
Oh.
I'm an orphan.
Mercer, can you translate?
She lost her god, and she's
Oh.
lost because she has nothing left. Before she had her motivation and drive to find her father, and then after she did, she held on to the fact that her god led her there and her god was leading her in the right direction. Her god led her here, and now he's gone, which means she chose the wrong path at one point in time and she can't justify it in her head. She's having a breakdown, she's not going to be able to justify it for a very long time.
Well, yeah, I guess then her path is clear as well. If she needs her god, she'll find a way to get him back. Some way.
If it's possible. I don't even know.
I haven't the first clue, but there's a goal to strive for, and that's all you need. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some more food. I'm gonna check to see how badly... I don't think the pillows were burnt that bad last night, but just to make sure, I'll double check.
Okay.
Alright.
We go do the thing.
We go do this thing. I'm gonna get another meal.
Okay. Make sure you deduct.
I want to make sure I grab some rations from them as well. Just 3, so I'll have 5 of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
just
need
grab
rations as well.
from there, honestly.
Yeah.
Anything else before we end? Because it's 2 a.m.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Anyone?
No, that's it for me.
Alexandria?
Mentally not there.
Got it. Okay, so,
I'm with Odile and
1,000 points
Odette.
for everyone.
How much?
1,000, except Jordan, you get 1,200.
Ow.
Yeah,
Why,
I thought...
I'm saying ow.
Is there any way I could get 45 points? That's how much I'm missing from level 6.
Can you convince me to?
Really good roleplay.
Well, you guys always have really good roleplay.
And things just surprisingly went better than expected on getting the slaves back without, well, we caused
I don't
a lot
know,
of
it
death.
seemed like a lot worse than I thought it'd end up.
So,
Sarah murdered someone?
Trisha, 1,200, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's an ow.
Why?
Because I'm off by 50.
Oh, yeah?
It's teasing me.
It's
You're
like
not
a
the
little
only
tickle, like a
one.
ball tickler.
We're
No,
all
it's
off
not
by
even like
just
a
a
ball
smidgen.
tickler. It's just
I'm
like
off by 500.
it's like when you like when like you're shaving and then like you're just going for the last like shave and then the last like upstroke just to like get the rest of like the beard and you cut your chin.
Yeah. I know, when I shave my beard, man.
Oh, yeah.
Trisha has such a manly beard, it's great.
I do.
I know, it's fantastic.
So, yeah. A lot happened tonight, huh?
This got super morbid super fast.
Yeah, it's all on you guys.
All our
Hi,
characters
Rose.
have to deal with PTSD.
Oh boy.
Except Sera. Sera's fine.
Yeah, Sarah's
She has a good way of dealing with it. Still gonna be there. But hey, she did
This
know
was
someone's
super bad.
face.
This was super bad.
She created a new type of meat.
Jordan, did you want to roll after we end the stream?
Yes.
Perfect.
Alright.
Alright.
So with that,
Stream?
you wanna end it?
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us, stream. And YouTube, thanks for watching. What a session. Wow.
Yeah.
Heavy shit, man.
That was good times. Thanks.
That was good.
Introduction to Farlan's possible existence.
possible.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching, and if you're on
Thanks,
YouTube,
guys.
I hope you enjoyed. And with that, signing off.
Have a good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Night,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye
Later.
bye.
Brr.